Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
But tell me, Eddie, is that a rabbit in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
Hello, everybody. Yes, we are a couple minutes late, but she was wrapping up a Mario Kart stream. I jumped in to chastise her about mimicking Amaranth.
Hey. No. All I said was, hey, maybe I should start writing names on my arms like Amara. And here comes Mara. She's a thought. But don't you stream in a bikini, Mara?
Okay, first off, and you did not see my responses.
Bikini.
First off, you did not see my responses in the chat. Secondly, I said an American bikini because I'm a patriotic bitch, and then that Aussie one just cause party down under. All right, so it's like, if I don't stand up in a fucking pool, like hot tub.
I'm just saying, you stream in a bikini. I'm over here like, I'll write someone's name on my arm. And Mara streams in a bikini. You hush. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do.
All right, you start doing that. I want to see people's names written down up and down your arms, pretty much. Anyway, all right. So, yes, it is another episode of Talk Nerdy to Us. I'm on my new setup yet again. Do not quite have it all there. Just waiting for a second monitor. So once that arrives, I'll be able to get everything, finally fucking set up. So I can get back to streaming on Twitch. I've already put some games on my PC, so I'm ready to at least start in that way. But the topics we have this evening, three of them are thankfully unbounding in the comics, so I don't have a lot of tabs open. But we have Joker 2 rumors. There's some Joker 2 rumors going around about how it's going to be bloodier than the first movie, as well as that Lady Gaga is not playing Harley Quinn. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know where. Like they just basically all her name had to be was like mentioned, and people were like, "Oh my god, she can play Harley Quinn!" Like,
yeah.
No, not really.
No,
no, not really. But like that, so basically, like new rumors are circulating. Then we also have the showrunner for the Game of Thrones spinoff. Now, I am not going to pretend to know anything at all about Game of Thrones. Never watched the series. Didn't really read the books. But you have one of the showrunners saying that they race swapped a particular characters or characters because they did not want a bunch of white people on the screen. Pretty much. So they didn't want a bunch of white people, so they race swapped characters that are supposed to be white in George R.R. Martin's books, pretty much. Then you have the melanin gamers, and I'm going to kind of go into that a little bit because Bounding did an article about those people that are starting the watch on Twitter. Basically, I covered it in a video. They're the ones that are telling people to go specifically to gamer streams on Twitch, and if any quote-unquote racist language is dropped, doesn't matter. They're telling people to actually clip it so they can take those clips and snitch to Activision. Pretty much. They want people to do snitch on gamers. Gamers snitch on gamers, things like that. Pretty much. So we're going to go a little bit into that and the irony of their name, Melanin, because melanin is pretty much in every human with the exception of albinos.
That's
so
very
it's
true.
like,
Melanin.
so it's like, some people have different, like there's varying degrees. Some people have more than others, but all humans have melanin in them. So it's like they call themselves melanin gamers. And it's like, well, but you're telling people to snitch on other gamers. Go fucking figure. Anyway. And then Sims 4. Sims 4. If I ever get back into playing Sims through my new PC, I'm stopping at 3, like I've said. Because Sims 4 now has a sexuality customization in the game. Yes, the game where you literally control your characters to the point where you actually can make them fall in love with certain Sims. So if you wanted a gay relationship, you could have a gay relationship. If you wanted a lesbian one, you could have a lesbian one. If you wanted whatever, you could do it. You could do it. The Sims are not going to like rap on the screen and tell you that they're non-binary or not, pretty much. But anyway,
I don't know, they might. You never know.
I mean, at the rate we're going, who knows? But right as of now, they're not tapping on your screen going, excuse me, I'm gender fluid, pretty much. And then we're going to end on a positive note because like we tried to end on a positive, a funny note. We got some really positive news to go over. But before I say hello to the chat, Steph, let everybody know where they can find you, aka Luna, because you still have that on your screen from the D&D session.
Oh no!
I bet I could have called. I bet I could have.
You can find me on G&G Tabletop as Luna, but also, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm 12 away from 1,500 on Twitch, so that's what my goal is. Actually my goal this year to get to 1,500. So I'm 12 away. And someone said there's a little bit of an echo. I don't have my headphones in. That's why I'm putting them in now. There we go. And yeah, I'm trying to grow my my TikTok. I just make like silly videos on TikTok. They're not really silly. It's like just little clips of me getting ready for the day. So that's pretty much what my TikTok is.
I avoid TikTok as much as possible. So
it's not all cringe. Lethal's on TikTok.
Well, there you go. Well, you told me it's not cringe, and then you told me Lethal's on TikTok. So, so it's like you don't have any counter argument there with that.
I'm just saying, if Lethal is on TikTok, then it's not all cringe. I'm there. G&G. I run the G&G TikTok and Ryan's TikTok as well. So yeah.
We'll see. Maybe if I get back into streaming, I'll put clips there or something like that. But right now, I'm going to get back into streaming. It's like when at this point. But right now, it's a waiting game. But I see Mystic Red Knight says, hello, ladies. Good to see you, Mystic Red Knight. Mr. Bentham, hell yeah, let's go. Lord Thoth, hello. He says, hi, everyone. Teresa, hello. I'll be doing like a side mission with her, I believe, tomorrow because a couple other players can't make it. So we're going to do the thieving mission. We're going to steal some shit, pretty much. Orange Review says, I find these Joker rumors to be interesting. I think I know where the movie direction will go, but I will listen eagerly and then give those thoughts. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the rumors are. I literally saw the article title today, so I figured it'd be a good thing to talk about because I've been returning to making videos on YouTube. Jacob Ironside, good evening. Mara and Steph, good to see you, Jacob. Trey, hey, Mara and Steph, I'm ready. Let's do this. Cheers, Trey. I have my spiced rum here in case I need to take a swig because there's some stupid shit we have to go through. Storyman Jack says, hey, ladies. Hello, Storyman Jack. Stieg, I hate you so much right now. That is like the worst image I could have in my head right now. But good to see you. And he's our DM. Yes, he's our DM. He makes my life miserable. Hello. David Gravy D. Thomas. Hi, all. Good to see you. TD says, hey, Mara and Steph. Hello, chat. Hello, TD. Yep, that's me saying waiting for my co-host. Jared Thorne says, hi, Mara. Hello, Jared. Good to see you. Thank you for the offer, Stieg. Sorry, she just showed up whenever you put that comment in. So, yeah, she's late, Dave.
I wasn't late. I got here like 2 minutes before the stream.
No, you didn't. Not according to my clock. It was like 10 p.m. when I put in the chat waiting for my co-host. So your clock might be behind.
It's my computer clock.
I don't know how that... Look, chat, you saw when I typed it in and you were keeping track.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Running Brave Megatron, hello. No, she didn't die. No, she didn't.
I died. I die every week.
Mo Monty, hello. Good to see you, Mo.
Mo.
Chunk, okay. I gotta play Chunk's clip. I gotta play the clip. Hold on. Good to see you, Chunk. Yes, good to see you, Chunk. I told him I'd find that clip and play it every time he's in. So he says, hey, you guys. And Trey's like, fucking hello, Chunk, fucking hello. Tim F, hello, Tim F, good to see you. Aiken, hello.
Hi, Aiken.
What's up, everybody? Sergeant Herbs, aka Spice Rack, hello, Sergeant Herbs. Good to see you. I don't know. I'm guessing this is at the Revelation. I stream in a bikini. I don't know, but he just says, oh my. Hello, Sultan Al Fahim. Good to see you. Monkey Jeebus, it says Jake the Snake. You're never going to live that down. I'm sorry.
I hate that shit. I want to... Oh.
So, Lethal for an Aussie $2 says, so who's the top between these two? You are both thoughts. Well, it takes one to know one, Lethal.
Lethal is the biggest thought out of the three of us.
I must have been like when you're like, you stream in a bikini, and I get these, a bikini? Hey, Keep 'em Malik says, hello, Mara and Steph. It would be cool to make Mara and Steph as Sims 4 characters. Hey, I mean, not Sims 4. Stop at Sims 3. But because Sims 4 is like just, yeah.
I want to be I wanted to do, be a Anime Matsuri. There's like this little cosplay thing you can make where you're like a little sim. It's just like the little diamond. You're just dressed how you dress, and then you just wear like a headband with like a diamond. I wanted to do that, but I don't know. I'm running out of time. I actually have to make the shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the point of cosplay. You actually have to
I know.
Shit. Big Raj, super sticker. I can only assume it's the thumbs up, as he always does. Hello, Big Raj. Good to see you. The race swapping in Game of Thrones makes just as much sense as the one in Lord of the Rings show. Yeah, exactly the same, actually. Yep. Vinzinger, everyone help. Weebs and waifus is under attack. Help. Okay, is that like serious? Is Weebs and waifus actually under attack?
I don't know.
Yeah, Bully Hunter 2.0. Let's all call them, British cigarettes, pretty much. King of Squibs, all hail the Squib Nation. Hello, good to see you. Trace like Golf Clap, Melon Gamers. Lethal calling you a simp. Soul Assassin says, respect my gender identity, Mara. I don't have to respect anything. But I guess I apparently have to respect the sexuality of Sims characters that don't have any will of their own. Pretty much. So it's in-game options, no longer a cheat. Interesting. Let me check some
We'll see. We'll see.
Even then, you didn't really need a cheat because, like I said, you could have them flirt with anybody, and eventually, it's like they would fall in love with whoever you kind of made them fall in love with. So, 1500 Mario Kart and Animal Crossing simps. Yeah. Demogenized says, "Hey, all chat. Good to see you, Demogenized.
My hair is so fucked.
D Nice Gamer. Hello, Hi, ladies.
My hair is so fucked.
Abominations. Hey, y'all. Good to see you.
I was wearing a hat. My hair is messed up now.
So yes, there is my Twitch, and as Trey pointed out, if you can donate, we get more Hot Mara cosplay. Yes, because I'm getting back into cosplay, and that is not cheap. That is not cheap. Obsidian Paladin says, good evening, ladies. Mara and Steph, you make Saturdays fun. Thank you so much, Obsidian. Well, hopefully we make them at least fun enough going through the cringe.
Let's go.
Yes, I made a guy punch his wife in Conan. I did not expect that, but yeah, I kind of did make a guy punch his wife in Conan.
Huh.
Last Sunday, so.
Weebs and Waifus has been demonetized by YouTube, really? I wonder why. What the heck?
Probably because, pick a reason that these people, find, even though it's as bullshit as it is. I can't imagine a channel called Weebs and Waifus getting demonetized for any legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Fake Zero says, I'm happy to see Melanin Gamers in the title. A lot of people didn't look further into Bully Hunters 2.0 issue. They just seem to be massive racist black supremacists. Yeah. I mean, I found their website. I got to their websites. So we can maybe go through that. But yeah, they're called Melanin Gamers. So Dan Blackroyd, yes, look. Here, look, Dan. My lips are gonna turn blue, but I have one. I have one right here. Thoughts on thoughts? I don't know. I mean, if Lethal's calling us thoughts and he's the biggest thought out there, then I guess
They doing their thing. They hustling.
Yeah. I mean, we could be classy ones, I guess. I don't know, but
Oh,
say bikini,
that's
yes.
right. They did. Okay. Bissinger. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Biggs McSteel says, "What's up, ladies? Looking sexy. Jade, like them glasses. And Steph, you looking thick and beautiful tonight. Thank you so much, Biggs McSteel." $5 super chat from Keith Nation says, "Gaming by day, talk nerdy to us by night, all day, every day." And there goes Mara being real life Bayonetta, where she's just wearing hair for a top. Well, yeah. Here, I'll show you the shirt I'm wearing. I'll pull it up. There you go. I'm short. Came from Ryan. Ryan, hello gaming. Good to see you. I will eventually get through the chat. I do apologize. Drunk 3PO's Fedora says, "Hey, Almar and Steph and chat. Good to see you." Yeah. Hey, Mike Kill, they were recently demonetized. And then CJ, did you guys see they're making Netflix Yu Yu Yakusho live action? I don't trust anything.
I did not see that.
No, and I quite frankly do not really trust anything live action coming from Netflix right now. YouTube is attacking it for being a rebrand of Ivan's channel. How is that a rebrand?
He took his channel and rebranded it as Weebs and Waifus.
Well, so you can't rebrand your own channel now, pretty much.
Guess not.
That is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Mandolango says, "Big booty Latinos, greater than thoughts," pretty much. Yeah.
That's right.
Or Latinos, I should say. Fuck no. I'm a tall midget. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you can. Hold on, I'll find the link. I can tell you where you can find that link, unless Trey has that link. Trey, could you post a link for? Yes, thank you. Yes. Here's where you can get it. I thought Netflix fired most of their anime team. Well, if they did, they hired more. So. Michael Quaid has long live the Rippaverse. Yes. Long live the Rippaverse. Yes. So again, if you like that shirt, if you like the shirt I'm wearing, pretty much, that's where you can get it. But anyway, all right. Well, basically, I think we'll cover the Sims 4 one last because that's on the Gamer, and they're generally the most retarded shit out there. So I figure we'll go first into the Joker 2 rumors. Now, I've not seen all the rumors, but what are your thoughts on the first Joker movie? I didn't
mind it. I actually kind of liked the first Joker movie. I thought it was an interesting take. I didn't like that it was going to be like sort of like an Elseworld story, because I think that like when they do that, they take a lot of liberties with that type of storytelling. So I was already like I was kind of on the fence about it. When the leaked scenes came out, I was like, what is going on? Like, I didn't like Joaquin Phoenix's look. But then like the movie came out and I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. He's not exactly Joker. He's just kind of becoming Joker in the movie. But I thought it was good. I thought it was an interesting take on the character. But I think it's like it's a good standalone movie. I don't think it needs a sequel. Like it's a really good standalone movie that doesn't need a sequel. I feel like if it gets a sequel, it's going to be I don't think that it's going to be like as serious as the first movie because the first movie was really good. But I think like if it gets a sequel, especially now like with this, like we're gonna bring Harley Quinn in, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more like less serious and be more, not that there's anything wrong with being a little bit like comic booky, but this one was like a really good, it's kind of like Black Series issue. Like when they brought out Black Series Harley Quinn. There was a Harley Quinn issue. I can't remember what it's called. I have it over there. What is it called? But it was a Harley Quinn issue that was kind of like set where she was like a CSI detective. She's also, or not a detective.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Criminal Sanity. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Criminal Sanity. So it was kind of like that. It was sort of like set in not really modern day, but set in Gotham, and you know, the Joker is a serial killer. It was kind of like a different take on the character, which was really cool. But I feel like if they do another one, it's going to be totally different from the original movie. Like, I don't know. I liked it as a standalone movie. Doesn't need a sequel.
I'm with you. I don't know if it'll exactly be tonally different from the first movie, especially if at least the studio is smart enough to say, with the original writer and director saying, like, and keeping that tone, like if they're smart enough to realize that they need to keep that tone because of how much it was well received by most in the audience for the first one. But we'll see. I'm not gonna say like one way or another until trailers come out and I can actually tell the direction they're going with this.
Yeah.
I was kind of like you. I was on the fence. I was apprehensive because of the fact that there was a different take on the Joker, and especially since granted, Joker has had different origins in comics because he's quoted as saying about his past that he prefers it to be multiple choice. So you have like no idea which one is the actual true origin for the Joker. The one that's established in most people's minds is the one where he falls into that vat of acid and comes out as the Joker, pretty much. So I was kind of like apprehensive, you know, that how are they going to treat that? I'm not sure. Is it going to be good? And then I saw the movie, and it's one of those movies where I love it. But it's like one of those ones where it's like I watch it and then I had to take like a long break from watching it again because of how visceral it is. And it's like not a movie that I can just like pop back into the my Blu-ray player or whatever and just like watch it over and over again because of how much of a gut punch some certain scenes are. But they're saying it'll be bloodier and more gruesome. Now, I don't know. We'll just go into this article. I'm not sure how much bloodier and more gruesome it could be because it's kind of.
See, what worries me is that the studio had no faith in Joker. Okay, they were just like, whatever, you know. It had a small budget, like, I mean, for a movie, it had a relatively small budget for like a comic book movie, and it made bank. That movie made bank, and that's why, I think why it's getting a sequel, because the studio sees dollar signs there, and I feel like if it gets a sequel, the studio sees dollar signs, and it's gonna get studio-fied, you know.
Yeah. Well,
so it's not going to be as good as the original. That's the problem with me.
Demogenize, like, well, I guess he's likes the lollipop for $2. Thank you so much, Demogenize. So I think like let me make sure I saw some new people pop into the chat. Martin Vasquez, hello, good to see you. No need for part 2. I don't think there's really any need for a part 2. Michael's Asylum. Harley Quinn's a psychologist at Arkham. Yeah. But this like does not necessarily, hey BC, need a sequel. Hello, Joker is an unreliable narrator. Yeah, he's an unreliable narrator. That's why I said, you know, I was on the fence for me about the origin, but then the whole wanting his origin to be a multiple choice sort of thing. I was like, okay, I'll see where the movie goes, and the movie to me did not disappoint. Because I basically took it as this is a different origin to what we're used to. But now they're saying inside information is coming forth about Joker Folie Adieu that claims the sequel will be unlike anything seen before and not in a good way. The info comes from an insider who reached out to the World of Real site and who has a good track record according to the site, but their claims have to be considered rumors for now.
Oh, yeah.
Some details about Joker 2, says the source. So the script has been floating around for the last few weeks among industry people, and some of the people around me have read it. Here's what I 100% know is in the script. The insider claims the film is going to be more gruesome and a lot bloodier, 50 times more so than the first Joker. Allegedly, there is a body count through the roof, and every death in the script is extremely gruesome. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not saying that the Joker's not going to kill people. He kills people in the comics. But body count through the roof. Now, that could be like an exaggeration. It could be like an embellishment.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is true, like, is there actually going to be a plot to this movie? Because, yeah, it's like, so it's Rambo, pretty much. I'm looking at this going...
Keep reading.
So, all right. These deaths are murders that happen at the hand of Arthur Fleck after he escapes from Arkham to go on another killing spree. During this rampage,
So another killing spree. That means like he already did one. In the first movie, he only killed one person.
Yeah.
So like that wouldn't be considered a spree.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like it's gonna get studio-fied, because is all this stuff gonna happen like off camera, and he's in Arkham because he went on some sort of killing spree off camera, right? And we start off with him at Arkham.
Yeah.
So when the first movie shows that huge transition into the Joker, and now like we haven't seen anything else, it's going to seem like extreme, you know? Or, oh, he killed 2 people. Okay, he killed 2. He didn't. He killed 4. Wait, how many people did he kill? I only remember him killing the guys in the
on the subway, the subway. It was a subway, right? They go at like.
So he kills the guy on.
He kills the guy in the bathroom.
He kills the guy on air. He kills the guy in the bathroom. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, okay. But still, that technically wasn't like a killing spree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the spree really didn't start until he killed his former coworker, and then Robert De Niro on air. Like I'm saying, like wouldn't have really started until then. So there really was no spree leading up to it. He didn't snap until closer to the end of the movie. And it's like when it's that revelation. Sorry, spoiler alert, folks, in the chat if you have not seen the movie, where it's the revelation that pretty much everything that you've been seeing in the movie was all in his head. Most of it was in his head. And he snaps.
And he's like an unreliable narrator. So he's supposed to be telling this story, but did it really happen? That's like the beauty of this movie, is that like, wait, was it real? Like, did this happen? What is going on? Like, I think that's like really cool, you know, in this movie. Like, is he there? Was this all in his head? What really happened? Like, but the fact that like they're saying like, oh, he went on a killing spree. I don't know. I just don't.
Sorry, no $2 says it actually was when he stood up. Fun size Mara. Yes, thank you so much. Oh. Yes, I'm fun size.
Didn't Dimaj and I used to call you?
He killed like 3 or 4 basically, but like it was not exactly a spree. Spree is, it's like say like one after another over a period of time, pretty much. All right.
But it's like. But still, my point still stands. He killed people that insulted him, like, or it was like personal to him, the people that he killed, with the exception of like the subway person. The one host he killed because he made fun of him. He killed his mom because of like all the lies and shit. And then he killed his boss too. So it was kind of like personal. You know what I mean?
Okay, 3 killed on the train. The guy with the gun. That's like one of his coworkers, and then the night show host, so like 5. But even then, it wasn't a spree, because the 3 killed on the train, that was self-defense.
Yeah, he didn't seek people out to kill them. Yeah. It was just kind of like, I don't know.
And he didn't seek out even this coworker, the guy with the gun. It was more or less like that was just a moment of opportunity.
Because because he left like the little small guy there. He just left him there. So like, I don't know. It seems like in the first movie, he killed people that were like, it was kind of personal, with the exception of they like insulted him, like made fun of him. So I don't know. The body count being like super high, it's just kind of like.
But even then, if I remember correctly, it was still a moment of opportunity. Like he didn't exactly seek them out. One of those situations. I don't know. But even still, it's like, like whenever like they're saying killing spree, is Joker would have been actively seeking out victims, and he wasn't. Like as Trey pointed out, besides his mom, he did seek out in a way, because he's coming to the realization she lied to him for pretty much his entire life. And then the talk show hosts, he kind of sought him out too, but even then, still in a personal thing, because of how the reason why a talk show host was inviting me on in the first place, and that was to make fun of him. So during this rampage, there are multiple decapitations, torture scenes, castration, bombs going off, and a very Clockwork Orange style rape scene with the victim ending up dead. Along the way, he meets Lady Gaga's character, who isn't actually Harley Quinn, according to the source. She might as well be, though, because she's said to be deranged in her own right. All right. The bad romance that she and Flex strike up is reportedly not straightforward, and is compared to Tom and Jerry. One can only assume this means there will be more chases and hijinks fraught fights than lunch dates and candlelit dinners. Joker is being called a musical, but expect that aspect to be less like La La Land or West Side Story, more like the infamous Stanley Kubrick film referenced, Clockwork Orange, pretty much. See, like, even then, I'm hesitant. Because, like, as I said before, the only time I would excuse a musical, at least in this aspect, is if it's in one of their heads or both of their heads, pretty much, because of how deranged they are. I'm not even liking how it's even like Clockwork Orange. Yeah, it sounds like a lot's going. If these rumors are true, a lot's going on, and it doesn't work for what the first movie set up. The train killings for self-defense, the co-workers for revenge, yes. Mother was legit murder, and De Niro was more or less revenge against society, pretty much. Yeah, so it's again, still would not call it a spree. A Clockwork Orange was a controversial movie, that's putting it lightly, banned in some countries for the way it pushed the envelope. In one of its earliest scenes, Malcolm McDowell's character Alex and his gang of droogs break into a house and strip, torture, rape, and humiliate a woman while he croons Singing in the Rain. Other scenes involving sex assaults, graphic content play out to classical music by the composer Beethoven, which is a favorite of Alex and referred to several times diegetically as it drives him crazy. That is the direction the rumor indicates Todd Phillips is going, and the source believes the supposedly musical sequences will, quote, make all traditional fans of the musical genre walk out of the theater. So what do you think about that, since you're a bigger fan of the musical genre than I am?
All of this sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Like, the Joker was deranged, yes, but I don't ever remember him being a rapist.
No. I mean, like, even, like, when I say this, I'm saying this, like, very, very loosely, but even the Joker had his, standards when it came to, like, the types of crimes he would commit. Like, there were lines that even he wouldn't cross, pretty much. As deranged as he was.
I feel like this is... No. Yeah, he never went there.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. This sounds terrible.
If this is true, I'm really, really hesitant about this sequel.
The movie should have just been a standalone movie.
It does not need a sequel, pretty much at all. It did not need a sequel at all.
A standalone movie. Just a fucking
he killed the people who did that, yeah. So I'm saying, like, as deranged as the Joker was, he had lines he wouldn't cross. So he never did that.
I like what Trey says. As much as I love the gore needs to make sense. This, yeah, and absolutely Imani Wilson. Like, it made $1 billion. That's why there's a sequel. And that's the thing. It's going to get sequel-fied. It's going to get studio-fied. They're thinking like, oh shit, okay, well, if people like the Joker, that's not the Joker. If people like that movie, sure, it made $1 billion, but let's make it like the Joker. And now they're just going way overboard, and that's what this sounds like. It sounds like it's just going way overboard. This movie already got hate from a lot of people because, you know, it's a white man with deranged, and it already got hate from a lot of people. They thought that, you know, it's going to encourage killing sprees. Can you imagine the next one comes out and there's a bunch of rape scenes in them while he's singing?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm saying, like, you know, like earlier, like what you just said there, like him singing, that could be the musical aspect to it. Like it's basically it goes back to his personality, the derangement within him, pretty much. I'm not saying that there would be a full blown musical, but him like dropping maybe numbers from musicals as he's committing these like crimes. Not to this extent. This sounds like a rampage, like a little rampage, like.
See, this it makes it sound films, so. Yeah, this makes it sound terrible. Like, you go from someone who's clearly an outsider, clearly suffering. He has a mental issue, and I guess by the end of the movie, he's sort of like embracing that weirdness and that mental issue and just laughing at it because he's realizing that his whole life is a fucking joke, and he just kills people and laughs at it. But now this is making it sound like that to like the fucking 100th power. It's like, whoa. So he went from like, you know, just killing the people that sort of insulted him personally. Like it was like personal killings to him to let's just do these random killings. So many through the roof killings, beheadings, rapings, you know, gore, blood everywhere. Nah. This isn't like everything was very calculated. Everything was with the Joker, at least. Everything was like, there's a reason for his crime. There was a reason for his crime. It was chaotic.
But there was still a method
to him. But it was like it was methodical chaos.
Yeah.
To him. This doesn't sound very methodical. It's like, why?
No, it's just like full blown chaos. Like, hey, he's the Joker. He's a clown.
It's chaos. Just chaos. No, it was always methodical chaos. There was always a reason for his chaos. There was a reason. There was a method to his madness.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like that.
So Orange Hat says, my thoughts on this: he's going to kill a couple of guards in Arkham, inspire others like he did in Joker, then kill those who try to take his moniker. But even then, it wouldn't exactly be a spree, because how many people would be taking his moniker for it to be like this crazy? I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm not saying like you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying that based on this, and some who pointed out, Soul Assassin pointed out, they thought it would cause riots, but there was actually a
Frozen 2,
Frozen 2. I was like, what? I mean, I've read that and I was like, did I actually read? Is that the right movie? But anyway, all right, so Joker 2 Folie à Deux is poised to go further than the first film, which itself wasn't a textbook comic book movie, and it may go as far as it can without chasing the goal of a third movie. Again, did not need a sequel.
It didn't need a sequel. It was great as a standalone.
This movie will blow people's minds if it's shot well. The script is shocking and doesn't even feel like a big budget franchise movie, said The Scoop. Again, we stress none of this is confirmed, but tell us your reaction to these reputed spoilers. Well, if they're true,
I don't like it.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm going to withhold final judgment until the actual trailers drop and I get feel for the direction they're going. But when I heard the news they were making a sequel, my first question was why.
It's a movie that didn't need a sequel. Trey's like, they're trilogizing it. They'll trilogize anything that makes bank. They will try and make it a trilogy. I mean, Toy Story is proof of that. Like or not Lightyear. Lightyear is proof of that. Mm-hmm. You know, something that uses like the Toy Story moniker, Toy Story sort of name in Lightyear, but it didn't make bank. They'll try and make bank out of everything. This was a surprise. The fact that it made $1 billion, it was a surprise. You know, they didn't think it would do well, and it did, and that's why it's getting a sequel. But it's going to be terrible. This doesn't sound like the first movie by itself was a really good movie. Like I didn't really take it as a Joker movie. Again, it was touted as sort of like an Elseworlds story, which is fine. But it made sense. This doesn't really. It just sounds like a bunch of chaos. But again, like we said, there was a methodical way that he did stuff. It was methodical in chaos. There was a method to his madness, and this just sounds like chaos and madness all alone. That's it. And I don't know about the whole like stuff. Like I don't know.
Who's the writer for this? Well, the writer for this is J.B. Augustine. from
Was it
Bounding.
the same as the first one?
Hmm?
Oh, no. He meant the movie.
Oh, well, the writer for this is Todd Phillips. I think both wrote and directed the first one. Hold on. Where is Todd Phillips.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same guy, so that's where I'm saying. That's where I'm like, again, how much of this is like, again, it's just rumors. This hasn't been confirmed. That's why I'm withholding final judgment until I see the trailer, and that will basically either confirm or disprove the rumors that are going around now. So I don't know, but anyway, Disbrew, hello.
Hi,
I can't believe that happened in Frozen 2. The police didn't know what to do about the machete, as he wouldn't let it go.
I'm Disbrew's biggest fan. He can say he has the biggest fan. That's me. I always tell people to go.
Yeah, someone had to say it. It was just sitting there, and of course you said Disbrew. So
I'm Disbrew's biggest fan.
Joker 1, comedian. Joker 2, criminal. Joker 3, the clown prince. But even then, the Joker is mainstream enough, even amongst normies, that people are going to know where he finally ends up. So it's not like we needed a continuation of the story. We know where Arthur Fleck goes, pretty much. Hey, Memes of Destruction says, hey ladies, what's going on? We're going through the pop culture news and cringe.
I found a funny picture. I'm going to send it to Disbrew. Here. And sent.
Bad romance. All right. I don't know.
Bad romance. Yeah, I thought that was stupid. That was kind of cringe. Come on.
So, but anyway, but there it is. Those are the Joker 2 rumors. And I figure I'm just going to stop sharing that. So I'm going to go back. But yeah. It's one of those where it's like not too much that we can say other than if this is true, it's just no, pretty much. And why won't Bounding let me go back? Come on. Anyway. Alright, so did you watch any of Game of Thrones or anything like that?
I watched all of Game of Thrones. What are you talking about? I'm sticking with Walking Dead, even though it got bad. And
I know you're gonna die on that hill with the other 6 years old watching.
That's right. I watched all of Game of Thrones. Yeah, I suffered through that final season with everybody else.
Hey, Chris Mack.
What up, Chris?
All right, like I said, I have not read the books. I watched some episodes, but it premiered when I was in Afghanistan, when I was deployed for like a second period of time. So, and for me, something about me, if I don't take the time to go back and start something from the beginning to catch up and get into it, I don't start anything, pretty much.
Oh, no. I'll go back and watch something. Even if it's been out and people are like, "Oh, you need to watch it. I'll go back and watch it. I'll watch it."
So, but let me just find all right. But anyway, there's a spinoff that's going to happen. There's a spinoff going to happen from one of George R.R. Martin's books,
House of the Dragon.
Yeah. And showrunner for Game of Thrones spinoff House of the Dragon says House Valerian. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Valerian. Okay. So basically, like the herb that puts you to sleep, pretty much. Race swapped to avoid putting, quote, another bunch of white people on the screen. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think they took like something that George R.R. Martin said and okay, just go ahead. Yeah, let's go.
I think there's not much more we can say.
Let's go. They took something and twisted it, but let's go.
According to Ryan Condal, one of the 2 co-showrunners for HBO's soon-to-premiere Game of Thrones spinoff series House of the Dragons, the decision to race swap the members of the House of Valerian was done in order to avoid featuring, quote, another bunch of white people on the screen. Making their first proper appearance in the second novel in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, A Clash of Kings, House Valerian of Driftmark are said to be the oldest of the Targaryen allies, finding themselves united in their dealings in Westeros by their shared Valerian ancestry. God, fuck. I'm trying to pronounce these words without butchering them. Given their shared history in Martin's original novels, the members of the House of Valerian are described as physically resembling their Dragon Rider counterparts and are said to traditionally bear pale skin, golden silk-like hair, and purple eyes, so striking that, as seen in A Feast for Crows. Okay, to kind of backtrack, my English teacher brain is like working here. When you put book titles in an article, whenever you're writing them, you either underline them, italicize them, or put them in quotes.
Isn't it italicized? Italicized?
No, right here. No, A Feast of Crows.
It looks italicized. Okay, anyways.
It's not italicized. No.
Oh.
So, and even up here where it says Clash of Kings.
Mara's
Fire
like
Night
editing.
Yeah. I'm editing this as I go along. Like, like mark off, basically. You indicate where the book title is.
All right, we're not grading the paper. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm an English teacher. But anyway, all right, so A Feast for Crows, even Cersei finds herself captivated by their depths. All right, now, this one here looks like, yeah, she could belong to that house.
Mm-hmm.
This dude up here?
Not
no.
so much.
However, with their casting of Steve Toussaint, Savannah Stain, John McMillan, and Will Johnson as the various members of House of Valerian in the upcoming spinoff series, Condell and his co-showrunner, Miguel, I'm not going to bother pronouncing that damn word, have inverted the family's appearance, replete with a swap of their lineage's hair color from gold to silver to depict them instead as wealthy clan of black nobles. The sole exception to this swap appears to be Rhaenys Valerian, who will be portrayed by actress Eve Best. However, her depiction of the Dragon Rider appears to lack her book counterpart's raven-colored hair, which eventually finds itself merely streaked with white rather than fully colored over. Sounds like the skunk stripe that was added to what's Draco's mother's name again?
What?
Draco's mother in Harry Potter. Well, at least like how she looked in the movies, where it's like she had kind of like white and black hair. Yeah, with the skunk hair. That's what it kind of sounds like. They're doing
Narcissa Malfoy.
Yeah. Where she says, like, this character's supposed to have raven-colored hair, but they just merely streaked with white rather than fully colored over. Speaking to this decision during a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, Condell explained that House Valerian was explicitly race-watched because it was very important for Miguel and I to create a show that was not another bunch of white people on the screen. We wanted to find a way to put diversity in the show, but we didn't want it to do it in a way that felt like it was afterthought or worse, tokenism, he added. This sounds a lot like
exactly what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They didn't want to do it in a way that it's tokenism, but it is. It is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Looks like my uncle. Yeah.
I read that and I almost like burst out laughing. But it is. They didn't want to do it, but it is. And how nice of you to avoid putting a bunch of white people on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
A bunch of people of the wrong race on screen, so the guy who thinks he's not racist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yes. Yeah, that will Draco's mother's name, yeah. Like it is. It's straight up tokenism.
Draco's mom is Narcissa.
So Mara, these modern journalists never did well in English. It was all civics courses instead. Yeah. I mean, as far as like articles go, I generally trust Bounding the Comics over most sites. But yeah, they really did not study proper writing in journalism class. So Condell further asserted that the idea to depict House Valerian as black was inspired by Martin's own admission that he had played with a similar concept during the development of his fantasy intrigue series. Once we had that idea, it just felt like everything fell into place. Yeah, so they're basically taking that he toyed with the idea. Martin toyed with the idea. But
like I said, they're taking like his words and twisting them.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, it's one thing to say for the author to say that he toyed with an idea whenever he was writing the novel and say, oh, then we'll just run with that. You're adapting the final work, and the final work specifically lays it out how these people are supposed to look. So it doesn't matter what Martin said about what ideas he toyed with, contemplated, or whatever when he was at least beginning to write the book. You take the final product, and this sounds like corporate talking points from executives. I think they were coached into saying it. Well, most likely. A lot of, like, whenever I see quotes from people in the entertainment industry, like you can generally tell whenever they've been coached into saying certain things, or they're like repeating like certain talking points that the public relations people will only allow them to say, things like that. But I feel like, like he's repeating the talking points, but at the same time, they're the showrunners. They made the decision, and it was accepted by the studio heads, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
This idea, as described by Condell, was first touched upon by Martin amidst a 2013 discussion of his blog regarding the Game of Thrones series' accused lack of representation. Replying to a fan who had expressed a personal desire to see more non-white characters in the HBO adaptation, because, let's face it, if it doesn't exactly look like these people, they can't connect with anybody. Martin recalled, right from the start, I wanted the Targaryens, and by extension, the Valyrians, from whom they were descended, to be a race apart with distinctive features that set them apart from the rest of Westeros, and helped explain their obsession with the purity of their blood. So even with the similarity in the color of their skin, they still stand apart from what I'm seeing from the other I don't want to say species, but like basically what do you call them, clans or whatever, from the other clans within Westeros. They stand apart with their hair, the paleness of their skin, their striking eyes. It doesn't matter the fact that their skin is a similar color to the other houses. I don't know what. So the Targaryens are the Dragon Riders, correct? That's what. What's her name? The one that went crazy at the end.
What? Sorry.
The Targaryens are the Dragon Riders, correct?
Yeah, Daenerys.
Daenerys. All right. So they're still set apart, but the person's looking at this going, well, they're still white, so it's not representative enough, pretty much. To do this, I made a conventional high fantasy choice and gave them silver gold hair, purple and violet eyes, fine chiseled aristocratic features. That worked well enough, at least in the books. On the show, less so, the author continued. But in recent years, it has occurred to me that from time to time, it might have made for an interesting twist if instead I had made the Dragon Lords of Valyria, and therefore the Targaryens, black.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could have kept the silver hair too, though, he said. No, that comes too close to dark elf territory. But still, if I had dark-skinned Dragon Lords invade and conquer and dominate a largely white Westeros, though that choice would have brought its own perils. The Targaryens have not all been heroic after all. Some of them have been monsters, madman. So, well, it's all moot, Martin concluded. The idea came to me about 20 years too late. So basically he's saying there that, well, I could have done it, but they're bad guys, essentially. Or at least they're not all good. So you could have had your representation, but they would have been the villains, essentially. From what I'm getting from that. So it's like he was pretty much, the gist of what I'm seeing here from what he's saying is he was damned if he did, damned if he didn't at this point. So it's all moot, like he said. It's all moot. Like, why does it matter now? Thank you, Means of Destruction. He has bad romance now in his head. So $4.99 super chat says, caught in a bad romance. I love the mother of all monsters. So yes, I mean, I'm curious to see what character she plays. So, but let's see. So I think like what he's saying there. I think what he's saying there is that, it's like, yeah, I could have done that, but you have to keep in mind what the Targaryens and the Valyrians were like. So and
well, see, the problem is that they're taking what George R.R. Martin said and sort of like twisting it, but he didn't do that, right? Sure, he's like, wouldn't that have been something if I had done that? That would have been a cool twist, but he didn't do it.
No,
like he didn't do it. He described them how he described them, and that's how they're supposed to be. And when you race swap characters Like when they race swap characters, it is tokenism. It's tokenism. And why is it tokenism? Because it only happens one way. You never race swap a character to be white. It only happens one way.
Yeah, it only happens one way, and it makes no sense. Like I said, it doesn't matter that George R.R. Martin was toying with this or toyed with this or thought about this. Like he's like, oh, it could have been a twist. I could have done this. You're adapting the final work, and the final work specifically describes them a certain way.
Exactly. If you want to do that, if you want to create a story and have those types of characters, you can. It's just not this one because it doesn't make sense. The author, the creator described it a certain way, and you're not adapting it how he described it. He might have toyed with the idea, but in the end, you're just twisting what he says in order to do what you want to do because you think that you know better than the creator of the world.
Most surprising twist would be if he finished the books. Yeah,
I know, right?
It been like 10 years. Yeah, George R.R. Martin. Yeah. Nobody would have cared if the Valerians were dark-skinned, blonde-haired, purple-eyed from the start, but they weren't. Like nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared. So again, it's like he's like kind of like he's answering a question from someone again who cannot at all connect the characters unless there's, how it's described up here, see more non-white characters.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
On that, but he didn't. So
he didn't do that. He didn't do that. So because he didn't do that, you're taking a little bit of what he said in order to do what you want to do because you don't want to see more white people on screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
So, yeah, George R.R. Martin, yes, pretty much.
God, he needs to finish his fucking books. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I know, because he says, like, over 10 years now. Over 10 years.
He's going to die. He's going to die, and he's not going to finish it.
Nope, he's not. Not the rate he's going. Nope. But anyway, yeah, so that's the reason they're giving for pretty much race swapping. But they're saying
it's
we want to do it in a way that was
I don't want it to be tokenization. It's tokenization. It is tokenization. It's tokenization, especially if you describe it first as the reason you are doing it is because you don't want all these white characters on screen. You don't want your show full of white characters, full of white people. It's tokenism then. Mm-hmm. Because you're taking established characters and you're making them and you're race swapping them. So you are tokenizing something.
At that point, even if you have that mentality, then create your own show.
Exactly.
Create your own show.
100%.
So, I mean, like, it's still a stupid mentality to have because you would want to create characters that are actual characters. It doesn't matter their skin tone, gender, or sexuality. But at the same time, it's like, create your own show. Have at it. You'll find an audience somewhere if it's well written. So, but they can't create. They can only invade, pretty much. And what they're doing now, in a way, is invading Game of Thrones. So now, Game of Thrones fans, you're going to see the Rings of Power treatment, pretty much. So that's all I got to say to that. Not having watched the show. So the last thing on this Bounding in the Comics site before we move over to the genuinely retarded piece on The Gamer about The Sims 4, we're going to talk about Melanin Gamers. Now,
Melanin Gamers! Hey, I'm a Melanin Gamer. I have melanin.
Yes, they call themselves Melanin Gamers. And I saw that name and I'm like,
how stupid. I'm a Melanin Gamer. Disparu is not. I'm just kidding.
I was like, of course, like, biology is racist. If you point out to them that, all people have melanin in them, just some more than others.
Disparu has a lack of melanin.
Yeah, he's so therefore he cannot be part of Melanin Gamers.
He can't be part of Melanin Gaming. He has a lack of the melanin. I want to see Disparu. I want to see Disparu play more Fall Guys.
Not one mention of the swap enhancing the story. No,
it's not going to, because it's not going to enhance the story. There's no point in doing it. They're doing it just to do it. They're doing it just because they don't want to see white people on screen. That's why. It's not going to enhance the story in any way. They're doing it so they can pat themselves on the fucking back and say, look how inclusive we are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at us progressives doing what we do, giving them jobs to all of the people with melanin.
It's literally the white plantation owners saying, like, look at us. We're taking care of the minorities. That's their mentality, pretty much. Now, all people have melanin in them. But again, biology is racist and sexist, so. But anyway, all right. So basically, we're going to go into this article, but the gist is, it's like Bully Hunters 2.0. Melanin
able.
But it's like Bully Hunters 2.0, and their goal is to have people snitch on gamers. Gamers snitch on other gamers. Spectators snitch on the gamers themselves. If racist language is dropped, quote unquote abusive language is dropped, and they're like, we know this shit talking, but sometimes it crosses a line. And I quote tweeted them, and they never really respond to anything. And I said, who are you to decide where that line is and when it is crossed? Pretty much. But that's their goal. I'm gonna see, I'm following these assholes. I'm gonna see what they do.
Snitches get stitches.
Yes. Pretty much. Melanin powers activate. Yes, Trey. This is I'm melanin transabled. Call of Duty is less than Call of Big Latin Booty.
Big Latin Booty.
Anyway, all right.
I love the melanin.
They have the melanin. Pretty much. All right. Melanin Gamers, a self-described team. Okay, again, is the buy what the I part? What's the I part in this? I know people of color.
Team of.
What is? Come on. POCs, people of color. What's Black, Indigenous people of color? I don't know. But anyway. Okay, team of streamers dedicated to improving diversity and inclusion in the video game community have launched The Watch, a quote digital community watch designed to eliminate racism in the gaming community.
Bisexual? Bisexual?
No, because it's like, I don't know. See, the thing is, I thought it meant bisexual, but then I thought, I think it's indigenous.
It stands for Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Yes.
Yeah. I hate those acronyms.
BIPOC.
Yeah, pretty much. Melanin Gamers and The Watch are calling on major video game developers like Activision, because they're starting with Call of Duty, Blizzard, the developer of Call of Duty, to create real accountability in-game for players by improving the reporting mechanism for the racist and toxic behavior that has gone unchecked for far too long, wrote the organization in an official press release announcing the initiative.
They need to grow a pair of balls.
In my video, I said there's a little function called mute. You can literally mute other players in game if you're playing online. You can mute them if you don't want to hear anything. Pretty much.
Well, I mean, words are violence, Mara.
Yes.
Words are literal violence. People are literally dying because of words.
So they're starting with Activision, and they're starting with Call of Duty because it's one of the most popular games out there. And I don't know if you've watched any Call of Duty streams or anything like that, but it is one of the most toxic. When I say toxic, I'm using this very ironically when I say this, but one of the most toxic lobbies. I don't care, pretty much, but these people who are forming The Watch, these Melanin Gamers, would not have survived at all, 2013 lobbies for Call of Duty, for Warzone. They would not have. Halo script writing was almost the end of me. Yeah. Watching trains go by.
These people are the ones that watched Halo and enjoyed it.
Yes. So the inclusive label of POC is no longer enough. They are segregating themselves into subcategories. Yes, that can only end well. Pretty much. But yeah, they're targeting Activision now. Michael says, as an Italian guy, I have Black ancestors from when the Moors conquered Italy. Does that qualify me as part black and I can get some reparations too? I think that the only time you get reparations is if like you were a slave in America, because history to these people only goes back to that far when America was founded, pretty much.
Was I muted?
No.
When I poured my water?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything, but I was talking.
Okay, then I was.
All right. But yeah, but they only go back to like 1776 when America was officially founded. Never mind that every human, pretty much like race on the history of the earth, has been enslaved at some point. Pretty much. Okay, noting that they would welcome, quote, a meeting with Activision Blizzard. Okay, Activision Blizzard themselves are basically, they're handling sexual harassment claims. So I don't think they're going to fucking care about these people coming to them wanting to hold a discussion about the racism and toxic behavior in the lobbies. All Activision Blizzard has to do other than stop harassing their female employees is create a game that's a good game that people want to play, and that's it. We're not a police state. They don't police lobbies. They don't care. All they're caring about is that people are spending money and they're playing their games. That's it. But then I can see Activision sitting down with these people because Activision doesn't want to get canceled. Yeah, there are black slave owners too, but they don't acknowledge that pretty much. Noting they would welcome a meeting with Activision Blizzard to discuss the long-standing racism prevalent in games like Call of Duty and discuss how to make a much-needed change, Melanin Gamers asserted, as spotlighted in a powerful 41-second video, the watch is a rallying cry for all gamers everywhere to stand in solidarity, to be an ally, and join the movement to end racism in gaming.
Yeah, because when you're in the middle of a fight, that's what you're focusing on. People's words. That's what you're focusing. When you're in the middle of a match, you're worried that someone's going to say something that you don't like that's going to insult you or the person that you're trying to kill in this game. That's what you're focused on.
Actual gamers aren't. Actual gamers are worried about shooting the other people. That's what you're focused
on, right? No. You're trying to kill these people in game, but you're more focused on the fact that they're saying meaty words.
Yeah. You're more focused on the like. Also, I don't know if you saw my video or heard this because Lethal also covered it, but apparently there's a debate going. You know what teabagging is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's an actual debate amongst these idiots going around about whether or not it's sexual assault.
I saw that too.
In games, yeah.
That's
and I'm like, stupid. I did a video on that, and I was like,
oh no, my character that's not me. That's not literally you. That's just a fucking character. That's just your character.
Yes.
My character got sexually assaulted. That affects me as a person. Bruh, if that affects you as a person, you have your own issues clearly, that you need to deal with. If your character getting teabagged insults you and hits you so hard that you consider it sexual assault, like, seriously? Your character in a game, you're trying to protect that character while at the same time trying to literally, or not literally, but in game, kill other characters. Yeah. But you getting teabagged is what's worse.
It's crossing the line. And like Sergeant Herb says,
again, the main point in these games is to kill everyone else.
Yes, pretty much.
That's what's happening here. In these games, your main goal is to kill another player, but they're insulted and are considering teabag sexual assault, and that's what's bothering them. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And mean words that they hear from other people playing it. Okay.
You'd be a repeat offender. I would be a repeat offender. Hell, I was playing Call of Duty Vanguard, the multiplayer, and I died during this process, but it was worth it. I shot a rat camper because he was like hiding between two bins, try to get several multi-kills. So I shot him, and I walked over to his character and started teabagging his character, and I got shot in the process. It was like fucking worth it. I'm a repeat offender. So in Brave Megatron's a repeat offender. He did it multiple times on Splitgate when we were playing. So
I mean, that's just so stupid.
It
so
doesn't
stupid.
affect anybody. It does not affect anybody. Nor for, like I said, actual gamers, does this language affect anybody? Because one, we can mute the other players. We can mute them if we don't want to hear that shit. Two, if they are so affected by the big mean words in these lobbies, then I think single player games are for you. Because if you can't handle this language, and I watched the video, I didn't play it on my videos. I thought I would get hit. But it's disembodied voices. So how do these people know that they aren't black gamers saying these words?
Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you guys should start playing Animal Crossing instead.
Yeah.
You know, just play Animal Crossing. It sounds like that's for you. I play Animal Crossing. It's very relaxing. It's very zen. It's very me. Very, very soothing. Very happy. That's where they belong, because I don't play any of these first-person shooter games because I know that I can't do that. That would stress me out. I play Mario Kart, stresses me out. So those games would stress me out even more. Are you kidding me? So I play Animal Crossing and I'm happier. I'm centered. It's zen. And it looks like that's the type of game that these people need to play, okay? Because they're pretty much murderers in game, but mean words and teabagging affects them. Sure.
You know what game they need to play?
I think that they just need to suck it up. I think they just need to suck it up. They need to suck it up and they need to suck it up and get good. Because if you suck it up and get good, you won't get teabagged and you won't get called mean words.
Yeah. Well, they need to do that. But if that's too much for them, but thank you for the sporking raid. If that's too much for them, then the lawn mowing simulator game.
Lawn mowing simulator, yeah.
That's more their speed. That's more their speed. The lawnmower sim, pretty much. Steph should play Call of Duty.
Hell no! Are you kidding?
Get good.
I got stressed out when I played Fortnite. I got stressed out when I played Fortnite. I could never play Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
Never. I could never play Call of Duty.
And an accompanying video is seen below. I'm not gonna play it because, like I said, look, just showing this. This is how it looks. Okay, you see the subtitles on. It's disembodied voices. So I don't know if they purposely cut out any, where the webcam is or anything like that. But you can't see these people talking. So, they're assuming that it's, again, because obviously the racism only comes from white people, but that's what they're assuming because they call themselves melanin gamers. All about diversity. Even though melanin is in us white people as well. I tan very fucking easily going outside. I walk my dog, I come back in tan.
How do they know that the people that they're talking to, that the people that are shouting all of these mean words, I don't know. What are they supposed to do? They're Black, Indigenous, people of color. Are they trying to find the white players who are saying all of these mean words, or other Black, Indigenous people of color who are also saying all these mean words? Just reporting everybody. What's the point of putting that they are Black? Because if you put that they're Black, Indigenous, people of color, then you're making it the assumption that they are looking for white players who are shouting all of these mean words. In which case, how the fuck do you know that they're white? How do you know? You're not seeing these people's faces. You're just hearing their voices. This makes no sense.
Well, in this video, all you hear is their voices. So I'm like, I listened to this video and I'm like, how do they know it's anything but, like Trey pointed out, Black people say offensive shit all the time, including myself. So how do they know the person who's saying this is not another Black gamer? How does you?
And if it is, do they get a pass, or are they reporting them too?
Yeah.
I don't understand the reasoning behind BIPOC. This BIPOC.
Oh my god, Brian, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm saying so it's it's again, it's definitely they're targeting everybody other than minorities, because like I said, to these people, racism only goes one way, and it's from white people, pretty much. And I'm saying Black people say the N-word a lot more than I've seen white people do it. So it's and also in game, you can't see these people talking to you.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. That's my whole point.
You can't see them, so you have no idea if So like basically, there's some people that snitch just based on the language, but then it's like, what's Activision supposed to do?
Yeah.
Really, what are they supposed to do? By showcasing snippets of the discriminatory lived experiences that gamers endure while gaming. Oh, boo-hoo.
I'm
Melanin
telling
gamers-
you, they're probably experiencing it from other people of color.
Yeah.
Like it's gaming. I mean, how do you know? Oh, this is so stupid. You can't see who is talking to you. You can only hear their voices. So it's like, this is so stupid. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Yeah. So,
Mara, read the private chat.
So, all right, hold on. Let me go over here. Okay. I'll just continue this article.
Okay.
So she'll be right back. Yeah, let me just go over here. So, in support of their efforts, Melanin Gamers called on Twitch streamers and viewers to use the built-in clip function. Okay, so here's where the snitching comes into play, people. Here's where the snitching comes into play, because of what they want the viewers to do. All right, like other streamers, viewers, pretty much go in and use the clip function to capture videos of racist language that they hear in the background of a stream and send it to the watch on Twitter. Help keep watch. Again, you can't hear, it's in the background. So you can't fucking tell who's saying it. You can't see them. So you don't know what their skin color is. You don't even know how old they are. Hell, Lethal Lightning, when I say abused, I use this very loosely. All right? It was a kid that was the rando when Lethal Lightning and Mr. Insanity were duoing it in Call of Duty Warzone. All right? He tried shit talking back, but it's like equal opportunity whenever you're gaming, especially in Call of Duty. All right, so they don't know what these people look like or how old they are. All right, I even got an hilarious clip out of it. Yeah, it was like the funniest shit I'd ever seen. Thank you. That's my Twitch. I'll be getting back into it. Yeah, and they can just delete clips and any evidence anyway. All right, so it's like. So even if you clip it, and if the streamer realizes that you did it, all they have to do is go on the back end and delete it. So even if you send the clip to the watch and they click on it, the link wouldn't work. All right, and Lethal pointing this out in this video, and I can guarantee, I believe this would be happening. Is like people are going to be sending a lot of shit just to troll these assholes. Yeah, he sounded young. I think there was another guy there that yelled at Lethal. Must have been like the older brother or something, but yeah. So the campaign hopes to show game developers like Activision Blizzard just how widespread racism is in Call of Duty and encourage them to take real action to address the problem for good, the press release explained. Whenever I play Call of Duty Vanguard, I have myself muted and I have the other players muted. Or at the very least, turned down, so I can't hear them. I don't need to hear them. The only time I ever need to hear other players is when I am teaming up with other players, like Lethal, Mr. Insanity, Sergeant Herbs, Blabbering Collector, Megatron, Kaylee, whenever we did Splitgate and Fortnite. I only need to talk to the people that I'm actually gaming with in terms of the core group, the people I know. Other players through multiplayer, all I'm caring about is winning at that point. And winning means getting most kills or most captures depending on the mode. Pretty much. That's all I care about. And even in Splitgate, all right? Especially when I got my PS5 and the microphone built into the controller. I would hear people through my controller, and I heard people shit talking me and the other players I was playing with, like Chunk, Megatron, Gaming, and so forth. I'd shit talk them back. That's what you do. You don't go crying to your mother. You're supposed to be adults, pretty much. Hell, whenever I would play games with my siblings growing up, we shit talk each other. Even within family. We shit talk each other. Shit talking is a part of gaming. And they are not giving us the courtesy, or at least at the very least, the respect that, like, we can tell genuine racism from the shit talking. Oh, there's still quality shit talking. Yeah, there's shit talking, even in Splitgate. That we can tell the difference between shit talking and genuine racism. We can tell the difference between shit talking and genuine sexism. They insult our intelligence that way, but they don't see it. They want themselves to be the police state. That's what they want. They want to be the thought police. Yeah, fucking hell, the shit talking and comic cart, Mario Kart. God, these people would like blush if they watch G&G streams. Okay. We created Melanin Gamers with the belief that video games are for everyone to enjoy, said Melanin Gamers founder Annabelle Ashley Anthony. Goddamn. Unfortunately, problematic gamers hurl endless verbal abuse towards people of color like myself and my brothers. Again, every fucking human, with the exception of albinos, has melanin in them. Some have more than others, but every fucking human has melanin. Melanin is what helps us tan when we walk out into the sunlight. Again, some people have it more than others. Some people have like burn instead of tan, but to varying degrees, everyone has melanin in them. But yet, they form this group, call themselves Melanin Gamers, but it's only, they call themselves that because of the problematic gamers hurling verbal abuse towards people of color. We can't see you. We cannot fucking see you, especially when you're playing online games. So I have no idea if I hurl shit talking or insults at other gamers. I have no fucking idea or care what their skin color is or what their age is. All right? Even if it's like the 14-year-old kid that Lethal was abusing in Call of Duty, those little shits are going to learn today. Pretty much. Pretty much. They're going to learn today. The goal of the watch is to raise awareness about racism that occurs in online multiplayer games and call on our allies to help make meaningful change for generations of gamers to come. All right? Yeah. Allies, snitches, narcs, whatever you want to call them. Pretty much. Our parents was in the living room, no shit talking aloud. To a degree, it was kind of the same for us, but at the same time, my parents were more on the lenient side. So there's like, to a degree, they let us. But then, like, again, once we became adults, they have no say, pretty much. I experienced my first instance of racism in game when I was 14 or 15 years old. Oh, fucking hell, Jesus. While playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, claimed Melanin Gamers chief researcher Alan Ashley Anthony. There are millions of black players across hundreds of video games, yet somehow harassment towards black and BIPOC communities are so widespread. Again, Trey, anybody in the chat who's played multiplayer games online, is there a camera function that I don't know about that'll let me magically see what the other players look like? Is there like some camera that I've not yet tapped into that lets me see the other players? The other randos that are in the lobby? I mean, someone who has like experienced genuine bullying growing up over here, this shit makes me fucking pissed off. This shit makes me pissed off. As someone who like experienced genuine bullying when I was in like elementary school into a little bit of middle school, this shit like grow a fucking pair. Seriously. Grow a fucking pair. I'm sorry, you're 14, 15 years old and you got shit talked in the game. Came out in 2018. Yeah, so he's about exactly 18 years old. Oh, like, oh my god. Oh no. Hello. Black Dragon, what's up? Shadow Warchild says anti-bullying curriculum plus participation trophies is what has led to this. Yeah. Like I said, I was genuinely bullied. All right. I didn't like it. I would rather have not experienced it. But when like, you know, this goes, oh my God, words hurt. You know what hurts? You know what hurts? Taking judo and getting kneed on your inner thigh. That fucking hurts. That leaves a mark. But words, be offended, nothing happens. Be fucking offended, nothing happens. Melanin Gamers also provided a checklist for developers to work towards anti-racism in-game, which in addition to the aforementioned meeting between Activision Blizzard and Melanin Gamers to discuss the rampant racism in Call of Duty and discuss solutions for real change. Again, first off, Activision Blizzard has their own fucking problems right now. Secondly, all Activision has to do is make good games. Just make good fucking games that people want to play. That's it. That's where it ends. All right? That's where it ends for Activision Blizzard. All right? They had to clean up own in-house, but as far as the games go, that's it. Make a game, put it out, people play it, done. That's it. And now they have a checklist. All right. Suggested such as steps: restoring faith in the reporting system by providing transparent updates for each user report, enforcing appropriate punishments for racist in-game abuse, engaging with the BIPOC gamer community regularly to identify emerging issues and work together towards effective solutions. I would tell these people to get bent. I would say, here's my solution to this. Get bent. Fuck off. Pretty much. Get bent, fuck off, pick one. Those are your two options. That's my checklist. Yeah, in a way it does. Look at me. Like I said, I was bullied. Here I am today. I survived it. Rolling back race relations 50 years. Yeah, pretty much. And increasing accountability for game developers and create an obligation to share tangible goals, targets, and a roadmap to combat in-game racism. Unfortunately, racism is only one type of injustice seen in gaming, admitted Melanin Gamers. In conclusion, the Watch is mindful of the intersectionality and various forms of toxic discrimination and abuse that all types of players endure, from sexism, xenophobia, homophobia, and more, and is committed to providing a safe gaming experience for all players. So, pretty much, no more gamer words. No more gamer words. Yeah. Even Trey's like, N-word. What? N-word, please. See, the thing is, they throw out these words so much that they've lost any weight they've had to them. They throw out Nazi so much that, like, you roll your eyes at this point when Nazi used to have weight to it, because, like, you don't want that shit to happen again. It used to, you heard that word and, like, media conjured up, the atrocities that the genuine Nazis committed during World War II. And yet, for some reason, they throw it around and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting called Nazi again. Okay, what else is new? Pretty much. That's what it's boiled down to. Hey, Juice Cannon. Can't stay to stop by to thumb you. Thank you so much. Sounds kind of weird when you word it like that, but thank you so much. Okay. The group further elaborated on their plans on Twitter, clarifying on July 11th that the Watch's goal is to show game developers how widespread racist language is in their games. We don't want to target any gamers individually. Well, yeah, they protected themselves that way, pretty much. They protected themselves that way by saying we're not targeting gamers individually, but yet you're sicking people on them. And in the age of cancel culture, now that you stick these people on to gamers, they are going to target these people individually. They are going to target them individually.
Is this still the article?
Yes, it is a long-ass article. I stopped and gave a little rant, pretty much. We're nearly done, so. Alley RX, this is why if I want to play multiplayer, I'll do local couch co-op, LAN party, or private dedicated server. Official servers can go to hell. Like I said, yeah, like
I
you
might
can't.
have
You have
gotten myself a margarita.
She gets him to go pee and decides to make a margarita, pretty much.
I needed it.
What flavor? What flavor? Like just a pina colada or something, or
No, it's a margarita.
no? I'm saying like what flavor, kind of. What flavor of margarita?
It's just a plain old margarita. It's not flavored. It's just a margarita.
Okay, it's not flavored. Okay.
No.
It's going to be abused.
It's flavored with tequila. That's what it is. It's flavored with tequila.
Yeah, I'm saying like these people have this option. Like if they don't like this, if they don't like the shit talking or anything like that, they can do stuff like this. But they don't want to because they want to be the thought police. They want to tell people how to act, what to think, what to say, and things like that.
Mm-hmm. It's all about control.
Yeah. It's to show game developers how widespread racist language is in their games. We don't want to target them individually. It's all come together as a community, blah, blah, blah. Later that same day, Melon Gamers and The Watch further argued that making use of widely available in-game reporting and messaging functions was not a real solution. It just masks the problem instead of solving it and forces already marginalized gamers to accept the worst gaming experience. We want to work with game developers to create meaningful change that goes beyond the mute button.
No. Yeah. The mute button exists for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, feel free to drop it. Like,
yeah. Or do what Allie does, and that is
we're not going
do this.
Is so stupid. Yeah, there you go. You know, get a group of people together and have your safe space gaming, but don't make other people change how they're gaming. And yeah, sure, people have been talking shit in gaming for the longest fucking time. Deal with it.
Mario Kart.
You can't stop shit talking. You can't fucking like. Are you kidding me? It's so stupid.
Exactly. It's Minority Report. If anybody's seen that movie, it's like they're trying to get Minority Report in real life. Trey Games says, "I'm not marginalized.
I'm not exactly." Is Steph drinking from King Bowser's flag?
Yeah.
Don't tell Ryan I'm drinking.
Trash talking is a part of gaming, but racist language and abuse crosses the line. We don't want to choose what you can or can't. Yes, you do. You do. You're saying you don't want to choose what you can or can't say, but you're telling gamers because you're sicking the cancel culture crowd on gamers, having them clip shit to send to you, but you're talking out both sides of your mouth, saying we don't want you to choose what you can or can't say. You are.
That's exactly what you're doing. We don't want you to choose what you can and can't say. However, if you do say certain things, then we're going to have people clip that out, and you may or may not.
We're going to snitch on you to Activision, pretty much.
Yeah. You may or may not get a penalty for that, but you're allowed to say whatever you want, but choose your fucking words wisely, because we're fucking watching you. That's pretty much what they're saying.
It's big.
You're right, Sergeant Herbs. Talking shit is not a crime.
No, it's not.
Not a crime.
And they also, and I got a kick out of this as I went through their thread. They're it's a new account, so there's not a lot of tweets, but they actually tagged journalists to get attention to them. Pretty much. God. So, yeah, they tweeted at several journalists, including Bloomberg, the Wall Street Journal, and New York Times. Further, after UberFacts claimed players have collectively spent more than 25 billion hours playing Call of Duty, longer than the course of human existence, the Watch retweeted the claim and accused, and over 80% of those gamers get harassed while they play. Okay, where's your statistics?
They're not getting harassed. They're getting shit talked. There's a fucking difference. They're not getting harassed. They're getting shit talked. Why? Because it psychs you out. It psychs you out. They want to fucking win. They want to win. So they're shit talking you, so you get psyched out. So you probably fucking suck if you're getting shit talked so much. Or it's working. It's working. What they're doing is working.
Yeah, even Trey is like, I just called him gay.
I called him gay. Jacob Iron says, that looks good, Steph. It is, yeah. It is it's delicious. I loosen up a little when I drink. I was just about to say when I get drunk.
She also yells at cars. If she thinks the car is ugly, she yells at it.
Really strong.
That's why we started the watch. A community watch fighting racism in gaming. To join our mission, just watch Twitch, clip the racism when you hear it in the background of a stream, and DM it to us. Again, you can't see these people. You can't fucking see these people. So it's like you might be snitching on your own melanin gamers.
Yeah, you most likely will be, yeah. Steph, when's the next yelling at a car vid? It depends.
Unsurprisingly, following the watch's reveal, players were quick to draw comparisons to that in Bully Hunters, a 2018 campaign which promised to join games where female players were being harassed and used their own skills to put the trolls in their place. However, dubious claims of how many women received harassment in gaming and a disastrous debut livestream which featured blatantly staged instances of harassment led to the campaign disbanding almost immediately. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to go into Bully Hunters. It should be emphasized that as of writing, Melanin Gamers have asked for no money nor attempted to sell any sort of product. Further, though no companies have publicly agreed to meet with the group, it's possible that Activision Blizzard could find themselves strong-armed into a partnership. That's what I said when you were away. I could see themselves doing it just so they don't get canceled. Investors are likely to be on their last nerves with the company's reputation, and with more of the worst players' behaviors being showcased, they may find themselves desperate for any solution to avoid any further controversy. Blah, blah, blah. Call of Duty, with the premiere of Call of Duty, it's shit talking.
Yeah.
Hey, Dynamite.
Ryan is live. Don't tell him I'm drinking.
What?
Nothing. I said Ryan is live. Don't tell him I'm drinking.
I'm drinking, yeah. Oh my god. Why did they have to stage it, huh? Because they had to stage it because it actually, like, genuine harassment is much like the percentage of when we were talking about like the Roe v. Wade being overturned and the percentage of like, you know, for like rape and incest. Very, very small percentage of it.
Yeah.
Very, very small percentage of it. So they had to stage shit.
But they'll use that small percentage as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and be like, oh, what about the girls who have that happen, right? What about that? It's like, yeah, most of them are elected abortions. I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that.
I'm saying, but the reason why they had to stage is if they were to actually showcase the genuine numbers.
Oh, they get wrecked.
It's like non-existent. It's like non-existent.
Yeah, it's just like not showing. It's just like not showing the reality of abortions, right? If they actually showed the reality of abortion, the majority of people who support it and who are at these marches and shit wouldn't even be able to look at it. Why? Because they know that it's wrong. Anyways, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, percentage of actual mass shootings, pretty much. Yeah. But anyway, that is, like I said, I'm going to be following Melanin Gamers. I'm going to be like watching her Twitch and things like that. Maybe doing a follow-up video. But I'm going to be paying attention to them. Like I said, I did a video talking about it. Lethal did one for G&G Play. Yeah, so we'll be. Hey, Evan. So like at least they will be watched by us.
What's crack-a-lack?
She now has alcohol in her.
I like that. What's crack-a-lack? I'm drinking this so fast too. I'm gonna get another one. I have a whole pitcher full.
Anyway, let's go into The Sims 4 now, because this is that was retarded enough, pretty much.
I wanted to be a Sims as cosplay, but you know what? Now I'm not gonna be one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching the Watchers. Yeah. But here it is. Okay, so anybody who plays The Sims, all right.
And plus,
there's now a new sexuality customization.
I don't have a Sim partner to go with me to.
Could you even play with other people online in The Sims? I thought it was like just single.
No,
player.
I mean like, because I wanted to go to Anime Matsuri and just be like a sim, you know.
Oh,
Then we can just take it off whenever I wanted to. But it would be so lonely and ridiculous to be like a lone sim. Usually when like people go as Sims, it's like a group of people with Sims. It was just gonna be me, like me alone by myself as a Sim.
I mean, as like I do cosplay, I would do it, but I'd have to have this like put everything together.
I want like
I
a
would do
group
it
of
with
Sims.
Yeah.
I want a group
We'll get,
of
like,
Sims.
If we can get Lethal into the States, we'll get him and Ryan to do it.
Rhino
Like,
and Lyndon.
Yeah.
I want to do a
we can
full
do it.
Aussie Sims, but I'm looking for my Sim. Is my Sim out there? I need a Sim.
And she's just been sipping this shit. How much tequila is in that? I have to ask.
A lot. There's two different. There's two different types of tequila too. I don't know what they're called. I'll let you know when I go.
Break out the whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because now you have a new sexuality customization. Is a step in the right direction, but more could be done, especially for non-binary Sims. Even though, as someone who's played The Sims through Sims 3 can tell you, you can make them fall in love with whomever you want them to fall in love with. So if you want a gay or lesbian relationship, you can have them be in a gay or lesbian relationship. You did not have to have this.
I thought this
You
was.
did not have to have it.
I've never played The Sims. Okay, I've never played The
Yeah.
Sims, but isn't it just like all
You're God.
you can do
You're pretty
whatever
much
you want?
God. Yeah, you are
Yeah,
God.
you can do
create
whatever
the
you
home,
want
create the characters.
already. So, like, if
Yeah.
you want your character to be like that, then you just be like, my character is like that.
Yeah, just like my characters like that. Just have them flirt with the same sex, other Sims, because there are other Sims that are already pre-built in the neighborhoods, and things like that. So it's not just like all your creations or anything like that. But even then, hell, you could have as far as I remember, whenever you're creating the Sims, you can create like two dudes, two women, whatever, and have them married to each other.
So you can already do that. So what's the point of this?
Exactly. I was not a cruel god. I was actually pretty good. But anyway, you can leave them in the pool forever. Yes. Yeah. You can choose if they eat or not. Like you.
If they
are
get
literally
out of the pool,
God.
if they get out of the pool, are they like crusty? Well, not crusty. Are they raisiny? I said crusty. Are they raisiny?
You can't tell. You cannot tell. But like you can keep them in the pool forever, because if you have your Sims dive into the pool and you remove the ladder, they can't get out. They can't get out of the pool. Yeah, Sims, you can do whatever you want. This Chippy says, not enough. Yes. Oh my God, Heath, no.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Trey goes, Heath, stop it.
Yeah, stop it. Yes. Okay. So one of the most important new features of the Sims 4 High School Years pack comes not in the expansion itself, but with the free base game update that accompanies the expansion. All right. This is like creepy now. All right. I didn't realize it was for the expansion, for the high school expansion, but it's like when you're in high school, you're under the age of 18. And now you're dealing with sexuality with kids. That's creepy.
What have we been saying for months? What have we been saying for months? They're coming for your kids.
Yeah.
Why? This is so. It's for the high school.
The high school years pack.
The high
So
school
they're under
years
18.
pack, and I'm
It's 14 to
sure
18. Yeah.
that it's going to be what targeted to kids, marketed to kids. It's the high school pack. Guess what?
Yeah.
Look what you can do.
Yeah.
Can you say what rhymes with shroomers?
Yeah.
I could have chosen a better word than shroom.
Hell, even Shroomers wouldn't go that fucking far.
I should have chosen a better word.
Yeah.
Bloomers. What rhymes with bloomers?
There you go. There you go. But with the free-based gameplay that accompanies the expansion, after years of Sims being player sexual, you'll finally be able to set sexual preferences and create a Sim, offering greater LGBT plus representation. No longer will all Sims fall for each other regardless of gender. You'll now have more choice in how their romantic lives. See, literally, right there. They fall in love with each other regardless of gender because you make them fall in love with whoever the fuck you want them to fall in love with.
Yeah.
If you want a lesbian relationship, you fucking get a lesbian relationship. But
it doesn't
how is that
fucking
not
matter.
enough?
It's not enough.
It doesn't matter.
It's never going to be enough. And you know what? What is it? What shit, hold on. What was it? Who said it? Sebastian in The Little Mermaid. Sebastian in Little Mermaid. Teenagers, you give them an inch, they swim all over you. Like that.
Yes.
That.
Yes.
This is SJWs. You give them an inch, they swim all over you. Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay, it literally says
Sebastian knew it was coming.
No longer will Sims fall for each other regardless of gender, because they are player sexual, meaning like I said, because I played The Sims, you wanted a gay relationship, there it is. Lesbian one, there it is. Pretty much. You could have your Sim be bisexual, literally flirt with both guys and girls. Didn't fucking matter. This feature isn't limited to a gay, straight, or bi situation either. The team has worked with GLAD and It Gets Better project to design a way to allow a wider variety of sexualities, including aromantic and asexual, to be reflected. They are... fucking hell. These are AI characters that are controlled by their player that have no will of their own. You can have them be asexual if you want. They don't have to flirt with any of the other Sims. Again, you were literally God in this game. God. You'll find 3 options that can be customized to reflect your Sim's orientation. The first is romantic attraction, where male and female tick boxes indicate which genders a Sims will be able to develop romantic feelings for and have crushes on. There's also a box for this Sim is interested in mess around with. High school pack, ladies and gentlemen. High school pack. There is also a box for this Sim is interested in mess around with. The slightly cryptic label indicates which genders your Sim wishes to engage in a physical relationship with. High school pack. High school pack. For teens, this mostly involves kisses and cuddles, and for young adults and above, it includes woohoo. That's sex for those unfamiliar with the Sims lingo. Yes, you make them woohoo in bed. And you know what else, people? For those who have not played The Sims, the mod community is the best place to go. When I was playing Sims 2, and I'm going to reveal this to the chat, when I would play Sims 2, I sought out the mods, and the mods did not disappoint. The mods actually created things that allowed you to actually be more adult in the game, if you wanted to. They find ways around this. And I have this sinking feeling that shit will be modded for this pack as well.
Yep.
You can get them uncensored. Literally uncensored. Because whenever the Sims are naked or getting undressed, there's a blur. There's a blur there. But you can have that off. You can have that off and have the Sims.
I'm guessing you did this. Did you do this?
I may or may not have. I'm pleading the 5th, but you can.
I think you.
But the mods are out there.
I think you did this.
You're not my mom. I'm moving on. It's like you can write on your arm like. Yes, but I'm saying like I found shit. I included it in my game. But like I said, there are modders out there, and if they're introducing this as a pack, the modders are going to. This pack is going to be up for modding. So it's a sinking feeling. The final option is a yes/no question asking if your sim is exploring things romantically at all. It's a major step in the right direction for creating. Shouldn't that be the first question? Because if they're not exploring things anything romantically at all, then what's the point of romantic attraction and mess around with? Like, wouldn't this negate those two options up there? That just doesn't make any sense. That should be like the first. This is stupid in itself. But shouldn't that be like the first question if they're even interested in exploring things romantically at all? It's a major step in the right direction for creating rounded sims that better reflect the nature of humanity today. But the cold representation of male-female highlights the way the sims still has a way to go. It's not far enough.
It'll never be.
Where there's a gamer, there will be a modder, yes.
You give them an inch.
They swim all over you. Yes. While current NPCs don't choke. While current NPCs do not have sexualities assigned to them, newly added ones will. You can also create a sim to set them yourself. Use create a sim to set them for yourself any sim you edit or create. Once the sexual preferences are determined, the sim will only positively respond to romantic advances that fit their sexuality. That means that finally, in the storytelling sandbox of The Sims 4, players can tell more authentic and true-to-life queer stories. Again, they could already do this. I want my sim to marry a lamp. Yes. They can already do this by literally playing the sim as how they want the sim to act, to respond, to behave, and that is, if they want to have the sim flirt with the same sex, it'll flirt with the same sex, and that pre-made sim will flirt right back.
Yeah.
It's been like that literally since, I don't know about Sims 1, but definitely since Sims 2. You could do that shit.
Yeah.
Sims marked as questioning their sexuality will be more fluid in their choices and may respond well to advances outside their selected preferences. This means that while they may have initial preference, there is said to be scope for this to change over time through gameplay. How the response is determined in questioning Sims is yet to be discovered, but addition allows for more realistic exploration of sexuality in a fucking simulation game. On the surface, some of this may seem the same as before, but the key difference is in the game mechanics and the choices in both directions. Other Sims will still respond to you based on their preferences, and if a Sim is certain in their sexuality, this will be reflected when they are hit on by another Sim. While you can explore your own sexuality through... Fucking hell. While you can explore your own sexuality through your Sim, you cannot influence other Sims' preferences unless they are also exploring.
God.
This is stupid. This article's way too fucking long. Saying
yeah, it is. Let's summarize the article, Mara.
Yes. Summarize the article is the hard R.
Huh?
As someone who has played the hard R, it is retarded.
Oh.
As someone who has played The Sims, like I said, you are God. You can tell your Sim to play or to behave however you want them to behave. You want them to stay in the pool, you remove the ladder. They're stuck. You want them to not eat. I'm saying, like, if you want to be evil, they won't eat, not sleep, or anything like that. They have no will of their own. You choose the jobs for them. You choose the outfits they wear. You choose the meals they make. You choose where they go.
You're their God.
Yes, you are literally God in this game. So if you want them to flirt with the same gender, then they will flirt with the same gender. They are not tapping on the screen telling you that they're straight, or gay, or lesbian, or bi, or gender fluid, or pansexual, or whatever the fuck sexuality is out these days. They're not telling you, you're telling them. But that was not enough. It was not enough for it to be player sexual, for the Sims to fall for each other regardless of gender, based on the whims of the people playing the game. No, now we have a sexuality function in the Create a Sim to be more realistic in a fucking simulation game. And like I said, not revealing any further details, is with these games, there are modders. You can find them. They are out there. And once this is once this is more mainstream, the modders will go to work. And this shit that they're putting in there, modders are going to have fun with. And I'm really not exactly liking this, the fact that they are introducing this through the high school pack, pretty much. And they're introducing this through the high school pack. But yeah, you can remove the blur. You can remove the blur and have your Sims walk around naked if you wanted. Pretty much. But anyway, that is that retardation. So I'm going to close that tab because we are going to end on a positive note. We're not going to go into too in depth with this. But there's just a little comic book campaign that went live about 4 or 5 days ago. Just a little campaign. I don't know. You might have heard of it. You might not. But the Rippaverse went live with issue number one about 4 or 5 days ago with the goal of 100,000. Let me see if I can zoom in. Goal of 100,000. It has reached nearly 2.3 million
fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
With 68 days left to go.
Can you fucking believe that?
Let me see if I can refresh this.
Did it hit? Oh, refresh it. Yeah, totally refresh it.
Let me see this. Hold on. Yep, there it is. Hit over $2.3 million.
God damn. I was telling my chat yesterday. When I was streaming. I can't even imagine having like a 5-figure bank account, let alone a 7-figure bank account.
Yeah.
Like,
look at that. Yep. Right there. Over 2.3 million. And you have the Twitter meltdowns happening.
Oh, absolutely. That shit has been hilarious to watch. And Rippa just takes it on stride because he knew it was gonna happen. He knew it. From the very beginning, he knew it.
Yeah.
Why? Because they don't want you to succeed. They've just accepted, hey, this is nothing new. We're so used to DC. They're so used to the big guys. We support the big guys. Nothing new. Wait, what? You talk about what? You think differently than they do? What? You want it?
Yeah.
You want people to safeguard your comic? You want people to keep people like us out? What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because he said, he's like, I'm coming out with my comics and y'all better. Why is the word falling out of my head? Why is the word falling out of my head, Mara? Help!
I don't know. I don't know. Y'all better what? There's like so many words that will fit there.
When you safeguard that shit, when you like
gatekeep.
He goes, I'm coming out with my own comic. Y'all better gatekeep that shit. Like that's one thing that he said, you know. And he came out with his trailer.
Y'all better represent. When you said that initially, I thought you were gonna go, y'all better represent.
No. Nah. He wants that. He's like, y'all better gatekeep that shit. That's something that he tweeted out, like I think like a few weeks ago. But yeah, like it's been amazing to see him just kill it. Just fucking kill it. They're keeping him out of stupid fucking Reddit shit because they're all, you know, focused on Rippa calls it the old guard, the big ones, the big comic book dudes, and they're keeping him out of there. They're keeping a black man started a black comic book business with a black man as the lead character. But not now they're trying to use anything. They're trying to grasp at straws to bring Rippa down. And now they're saying like, he hates black women. Why? Because he doesn't have a black character. It hasn't even come out yet. But because one of his characters is a white woman, he hates black women.
I think she looks like fucking awesome. like the
Oh yeah,
design and
absolutely.
everything.
The comic
But yeah, they're
hasn't even
moving the
come out yet.
goalposts.
It hasn't
They're
even
moving
come
the
out yet.
goalposts.
But
They're
because
dropping hard R's. The N word.
yeah, hasn't even come out
they're-
yet. But because it's so fucking funny. It hasn't come out yet. We're gonna have it next month. Okay, have it in August. But because
Yeah.
he hasn't showcased, I guess, a black woman or whatever. He has a black woman superhero. He hates black women. Like, that's the thought process of these fucking people. And I fucking love that Lady Ripa came out with, like, yeah, he fucking hates black women. And she put out, like, pictures of their marriage.
Yeah.
I love that. I fucking love that.
And now subreddit like blocking anybody who talks about Rippaverse
Yeah.
on their subreddit comic book. There's the comic book subreddit. They're moving the goalposts. They're like, oh yeah, it's going to be successful, but it will never get a live action film. Like, really? Like who the?
We haven't even fucking read it, but they're like, oh yeah, it won't get a live action film.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it's about. Ripa isn't telling us. He wants us to discover it on our own. He's keeping things very close to the chest about the story wise. You know?
Also looks like he's fighting a white woman on the cover. Yeah, exactly.
It's just so fucking dumb. Mara is so completely frozen. She's so frozen right now.
Scroll down.
There we go. I hit my tooth.
So, oh, there it is. Okay, see, look, that right there, cover B. He's fighting the white woman on that cover.
He's punching a white woman on the cover.
Yeah,
but
like literally in the baby maker. Look at that, the baby maker.
He's punching a white woman. Like, come on. I'm just saying, they're grasping at straws because they are so fucking angry.
Yeah,
and
so that's like
one person.
All you can get. Yeah,
there's one person that I quote tweeted telling Lady Ripa, "You better divorce him. That man's a bully." It's like, are you kidding me right now? You literally are saying that he hates black women, and you're telling his black wife to divorce him. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, they're moving the goalpost. They have no arguments. They legitimate arguments, put it that way. Because we don't know what this comic book is about. All they can do is resort to ad hominem attacks and target her because they can't get to him. So they're going to target anybody else that they can, and that includes his wife.
Oh, they can get to him. Like they can. He's been replying to a bunch of them, But I mean,
like when I say they can't get to him, that means like it's not affecting him.
Oh,
so they're going to go after they're going to go after like everyone else around him.
Yeah, and it's not. I'm eating a lime. Hold on. And it's not affecting her either, which is great to see. Because she's seen, and I absolutely love it. Like, if there was a picture of a power couple, it would be Ripa and Lady Ripa. Like, it would be Team Ripa right there. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love to see her just coming out and fucking backing her man, because she wasn't even on Twitter. Ripa didn't want her. He's like, stay away from Twitter. It's a cesspool. She made the decision because she knew that this was going to happen. Made the decision to come on Twitter for this very reason, because she knew that he was going to get attacked. And the people surrounding and protecting them, protecting that, keeping that safe, even though she can fucking handle herself. But to see the community just wrap their arms around both of them, because it's like that whole meme, like, protect them at all costs. You know what I mean? Because this is something that is needed. People want entertainment. If they didn't, this wouldn't be over $2.3 million. You wouldn't see that. It's happened in like less than a week. People are hungry for this type of entertainment. So it literally is protect them at all costs. Like, this is going to be amazing. His code of ethics is fucking fantastic. And he wants us to gatekeep that shit. Hell yeah. Protect them at all costs. And to see that it's not having any real effect on them, because they know that what they're doing is right. They know that what they're doing is amazing. They know that what they're going to be producing is going to be some quality shit. Then yeah, if I can come out with it.
And I'm going to be backing one. I'm going to be backing one as soon as I get my YouTube pay, pretty much. But I love this cover right here.
With 68 days left. Crazy. I know, Trey.
Yeah, 68 days left. And like the cover I want is this one right here, cover B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be supporting that one. And depending on, I might get her poster. Because I love the design of her character.
Yeah. So I got cover A and B.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be getting C because you can get C. I think like A and B are, I think what Ripa said, like they have a certain amount of A and B, but cover C, you can get as many as you want. And then I also want the, what is it called? Scroll. And I haven't bought it yet. I need to get it.
That's the sign there, the posters.
I want everything. I fucking want everything. But I want Rippaverse merch. That right there. I want that. The artwork. The concept artwork. The concept artwork. Yeah, I'll probably get that like this weekend or something. But
yeah.
I want Rippaverse merch, dude. I want Rippaverse. I can't believe he didn't think of it. Come on, Rippa. I want Rippaverse merch.
If it hasn't crossed his mind before, it'll cross his mind now because, like, literally, you got the book. There's like, look at the interiors. Like, that's actual artwork, not like the shit that we're seeing in DC and Marvel now. See, look at that.
Yeah, shit that we see in DC and Marvel's crap, dude. It's cheap.
Yeah. So yeah, it takes a while for this to load. Look at that.
I'm looking forward to it.
So I'm gonna find out who these people are right here. These three.
Trey says, oh, actual art. Not that fucking Captain Marvel bullshit art. All of that Cal Arts fucking style. That's it. Oh God.
That's just like
the people working at Marvel and DC, they don't even fucking care anymore. They don't care. They don't care. It's and this, you can tell that there's something huge. There.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cover B. And cover B, I want like that
cover
one.
B's
right
good.
there.
I like cover B.
Yeah, like that one right there. Let's just show. Yeah, I want that one. So we'll see. Like we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for my YouTube pay pretty much because I have no idea. Like I have any idea how much it's gonna be. Because
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a refill, but I want to share some more stuff too. Hold on, I'll be back.
So,
Mara.
Yeah, natural strong women. Yes.
I'll be back.
All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Shoot. Can you call what most common comics nowadays is? No, I can't. Like this right here. Like I said, I'll scroll back down. Like that's art. That looks like it should be in a comic book. Like that. This. Like these panels here. This. Takes a while for this site to load. But that's like all you can. There's everything. Like I can put this link in the chat. On. This right here is the campaign link. So you can go right here. Yeah, not Jonathan Kent holding up a sign. Come on. Yeah. Fucking hell. Refill. Oh boy. Yes. She's refilling the margarita. Yeah, the thing is, like, this right here that I have is, like, not good for, like, that type of drinking because it's, like, spiced rum. I would need to get something like that I could handle, like, just sipping just constantly. Or, like, just taking, like, swigs constantly. Yeah, I'm waiting for my YouTube pay, pretty much. I'm waiting for my YouTube pay, things like that, so. But it is like 68 days left. I think like right now, I'm just gonna get cover B. I'm just gonna do that. Trying to say, and maybe the poster at some point. Maybe the poster. But I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the poster. But yeah. I do like concept art books. Now there is, a lot you can get. A lot, depending on how much you want, willing to spend. Yeah. Oh my god, Mike. It's like Mario threatened to kill me today. I enjoyed it far too much. I wasn't the one that woke up this morning and chose death. Apparently you were. You were the one who woke up this morning and chose death. Just saying. Yes, you enjoyed it far too much. Yes. I told you to go back to yelling at people in the deli.
Oh my god, is George Lucas in the chat? It was George Lucas. George, you did us so dirty. Selling Star Wars to Disney.
There's the refill, folks. And yes, I threatened to kill Mike today, and he enjoyed it far too much.
I bet he did. Mike is freaking.
I'm not going to kink shame. So, here comes trouble. Yeah, So, but anyway, yes, like I said, I'm not. He was the one who woke up that morning and this morning and chose death.
Chose violence.
And yes, maybe next week I'll have something that I can actually just not chug, but take swigs of, because this right here is like not the best in terms
Captain
of
Morgan?
like, yeah, it's not the best when you're like wanting to just kind of just guzzle it or anything like that. So I need to get something else.
All right, I got a DM today.
Right.
I got a DM today from Jacob Ironside.
Oh,
sharing sharing his YouTube channel. And I went ahead and subscribed to it. I watched one video and I thought it was really good. And I wanted to share it with you guys. It's this one, Kenobi. Failed you have. It's really good. I think we'll probably get hit. I don't know because of the audio, but it's funny. I'll show a little bit of it.
Yeah. Good.
Dude, I started laughing when I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
But like the thing is, Mike, she's not 4 drinks deep. She's only 1. She's only 1. But anyway, go ahead.
It's really strong. And I don't drink a lot, so yeah. But it's really good. It's really good. This is really good. So subscribe to Jacob Ironside. I laughed when I saw this, like his the way he did both of them.
Yeah, here you go.
There you go. Let's go. Subscribe to Jacob Ironside. This was really good. I liked it. I laughed so hard when I saw this. And at the
She's
very
a
end,
margarita.
at the very end, hold on. At the very end, he shows that, right? Uncle Owen and their death. Hold on. It skips to Yoda.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
It's so good, dude. This is good, Jacob. Like, I really...
Oh my god.
It's so good. So yeah, subscribe to Jacob Ironside. I've already done it. I subscribed. I was like, dude, it made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh.
Disney's like a bunch of assholes, so if it even smacks of sounding like anything related to Star Wars, I don't care. I really don't care.
Look at George Lucas in the chat.
It's like, it's like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Subscribe to Jacob Ironside. It's really good. One more thing that I wanted to share. Because I wanted to end. Let's end it on super funnies.
I can't click on that through StreamYards. So. I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen real fast. I'm gonna close the Rippaverse thing.
I don't want to share my DMs. Hang on. Can't be sharing DMs.
No, you can't. Oh yeah, you shared this.
Did you see this? This is a deleted tweet.
I read that, and this is my like reaction. Just they did not think that through.
This is a deleted tweet from Nintendo.
Yeah. I deleted for a reason, because I'm looking at this going, this can be taken so many ways.
Meow, meow, meow. Nothing feels better than the inside of a cat.
So basically they're saying Mario killed a cat, skinned it, and is wearing its...
Nah. Replace cat. Replace cat with...
Oh my god. Thank you for $5 super chat. Thank you for digging the stream. Yes.
What's up, Joe Dubs?
Pretty much every Saturday. Yeah. And I guess I'm going to have alcohol for the next one, so Steph's not the only tipsy one on the stream. But I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to now.
Oh my god. I could see why it was deleted.
Yeah. Yes. I'm hoping they were hacked.
That's what I was like.
I'm hoping they were hacked. But then again, these are the same idiots that tweeted a picture of Mario and Luigi kissing to show that they supported Pride Month, not realizing that they're brothers. So I don't know.
No. Who knows? But it was deleted.
Yes.
There is an account on
my favorite drink, I generally mix drinks. Like for me, my go-to whenever I go to a bar is like a rum and coke or anything like that. But
packed by furries.
Yeah, packed by furries, yes. But I can't really do that. While streaming this, so I get drinks like, well, let me just show this. Like this one here is like a special flavor, Pennsylvania Dutch. Like I get the ones that have they don't really, I can drink on stream that don't taste like alcohol, but yet it's still I feel it sort of a situation. Yeah, Hacked by Linden. Yeah, pretty much. Bailey's Irish Cream I love. They're like these vodka flavors that I want to try. Like that'll get me you want to see Tipsy Mara? Nah, I'll drink that. Let me see what Megatron shared.
I just got a text. I just got a text from a Marvel fan, right? Who he is a someone who likes Marvel, someone who just he's basically like a normie. He's very much a normie. Okay, very much comic book normie.
Yeah.
And he's watched most of the comic book films. Some of the ones that I don't like, he likes, and I don't like him for reasons because I actually enjoy these characters and IPs and they've gone downhill, right? Mm-hmm. Who just got done seeing the new Thor movie.
Okay, now what did he think of it?
Wow, Marvel movies have gone downhill. And I said, I told you!
Yes.
And he said, yeah, there were several parts of that movie that were really hard to watch. Russell Crowe for one. Wow.
How do you do that to Russell Crowe? Jesus Christ.
Wow. And I'm just like, boom, boom. Even the normies, because he's like, he's not one of those like, just I'll consume and I'll love it. Nah, like he's a normie, you know. So like if characters are butchered, he doesn't really know, right? He doesn't know that they're butchered. He'll just see it and be like, yeah, it was fine. I kind of liked it. It was okay. But even this person, this normie, went to this movie and was like, holy shit, Marvel they've peaked. Yeah. They peaked with Endgame, dude. Like,
yeah, you like again,
Evan
like
Martin,
you know it's bad
if the normies are waking up. Yes.
Yeah. You know it's bad. Yeah. Are you not entertained? Yes. Mm-mm. But he
was not entertained.
He's like Russell Crowe. You get Russell Crowe to play Zeus, and then you make him a joke, pretty much. Yeah, that'll go over so well. But anyway, we're gonna end on a video that Megatron sent. That I am the Teabag King. Pretty much, we're gonna end on that. We're gonna end on that video. Yes, we're gonna end on that video. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I'm gonna share my screen, but before I do the official goodbye, letting you all know what to expect on my channel, Steph, let everybody know where they can find you and all that fun stuff.
Yes, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. All at the same name, My Nerdy Home. And also, I am answering questions on my Instagram stories. If you want to ask a question and then follow me or whatever, it's right there. My Nerdy Home, that's my Instagram. Come and ask me a question, and I'll probably maybe answer it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I don't want to end it on that. I want to end it on, or not end it, but I wanted to share one more thing. All right.
All right.
Shit, I have to find it. Hold on. Because this is like the bromance of the century right
Thank
here.
You.
This is the bromance that we all didn't know we wanted.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let me share my screen. This is the bromance that we didn't know we wanted, but that we got.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's shared. Glass nerd. He would hate it. Check Twitter. Did you guys post like a little selfie? Oh my gosh, I need to look. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are so cute. Dude. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like so much fun.
Did you watch the video of them kicking the football?
I am there. That is the bromance we didn't know.
Alright, some fucking weird guy picked me up in the car. I don't know the fuck it is.
We didn't know that we wanted this bromance, but now it is here.
I think we're still in Victoria, although it could be, I don't know. Yeah, we just had some fucking. Yeah.
No, okay, well.
All good. Had lunch. Well, brunch.
Nearly home.
Hanging out.
Now he's sitting in the passenger side.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I'm like expecting that to be the driver's side.
And Lyndon's going to be able to meet Eric and Charles for the first time.
Steph's gonna be so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Steph's gonna be so pissed.
I was very jealous.
That's not true. It's so funny. We're on a 100k road and it tells me that there's an 80k speed camera.
This is something that like I didn't realize. Look at how like green Lyndon's eyes are. We don't see that. His eyes
like,
are.
He's like my eyes. My eyes have green in them. My eyes are green, but they look brown on camera.
Yeah, his eyes are super green. I didn't realize how green his eyes were. When I was watching this, I was like, holy shit. His eyes are really green.
Yeah.
Look, even on my... Oh, now it says 80. Did you see that, Jagoba?
Yeah.
The sign back there says 100. It's so stupid.
There's all
Oh,
smiles.
we'll see
These
his later.
guys are all smiles right now. I like Rhino's laugh.
Yeah, we just had some fucking. Crunch,
two.
crunch.
These two, y'all are so cute. They
All
are.
right, guys.
Look
Yeah,
at them
look
Here's
kicking the
Lyndon,
ball.
who's all the way down there.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Because that's like, hi.
Hi.
The way he's it's too fast. I wasn't lying though. Look, I made this my wallpaper. They're my wallpaper. Like, this is literally like, this is the bromance I never thought I needed. Like, I loved them so much. Oh man, I really if I could go and live live in
Lyndon talk.
Australia and just have them as my friends forever, I would want that. Like, I want these people around me. Like, I want Lyndon and Rhino and Lethal to just fucking leave Australia. You don't need to be in Australia. You don't need to be in Australia. Just come to the States. Live in the States. Like, I love them so much. I love them so much. They're such great guys. They're such great guys.
You have to ask Lethal. So that's all I can say.
This right here, though. Oh my god! Someone made this. Hold on. Where is it at? It's on my phone. Here it is. Someone made this into a meme.
What?
Someone made this into a meme. Yeah, and I saved it on my phone. It's so good.
We're kicking the footy. And as you can hear, I'm already out of fucking breath. Kick the ball once. And I'm already out of breath. So here we go. Let's see if I can record and kick this at the same time. Oh, yeah.
I bought those
Wasn't
shoes
bad.
that Lyndon is wearing.
Comes in
We're
with a
gonna be
dribbler.
shoe buddies.
Oh, it bounces off the great Australian Aussie rules football.
Lyndon sent me the
Here we go
woman's
again.
version of those shoes.
Full
We're gonna be
Aussie
shoe
kicking the
twins.
footy.
I can't even see what they look like.
What are you doing these little fucking shit kicks for? Kick it. Alright, I'm too old for this shit. Bye, guys. Say bye, Lyndon. Say bye. Oh, bye.
Look at Lyndon, what he did. He slowed it down like it's this big moment. Like,
Yeah,
look
big
what I
moment.
caught.
I got
Look what I caught right now.
look what I did.
Look at me.
Boom.
Look at how athletic I am. Athleticism. Athleticism.
Isn't he also the one? Isn't he also the one that nearly fell off his treadmill? I'm just saying.
Oh my god. Those two guys, the bromance that I never knew I wanted. Like, them just actually, like, seeing them together. I always thought, like, y'all are all in Australia. Like, why don't you just get, like, this house and live in it? Like, you guys would get along so well. Like, seeing them together just made me happy. It made me happy today, or yesterday when I saw them today. But it's still making me happy. Like, just seeing this video, it just makes me happy. I love it. I love it so much.
And of course,
Athleticism.
AFL.
Rhino's in the chat. Hi, Rhino.
I brought his comment up.
I was on the other video.
Oh, I thought, like, he said, because he said, came in and said, hi. Hi.
I want to clip that out and make it a clip. Hi.
No, Maz's place is a bin, and I will push that bin into the ocean the first chance I get. Athleticism.
Athleticism. I love how you slowed it down.
Yes. That's just 1.5 margaritas. Cookies. Yes. That is just 1.5 margaritas.
I know. Well, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of small. I don't drink a lot. I just don't drink a lot. I'm not a drinker.
I used to be. I mean, when I say a drinker, I mean, like, it took me a while to get drunk, pretty much. Like, I had
I didn't even used to be a drinker.
Like, I had a high threshold, but I don't know anymore. Because it's been a while since I've actually, like, drunk. So I'd have to do that on stream next week. Like, actually get some alcohol that I can just consume.
Let's
and
go. I'll
see-
make more margarita.
and see like how I am, pretty much. Because I remember we were sitting around the table, and I can't believe my sister brought this up in front of our parents. But she's looking around the table, and I asked, like, what the fuck are you, like, just staring at us for? And she's like, I'm trying to figure out what types of drunks you would be. She's like,
Would you
staring
be an
at...
angry drunk? Are you
No.
an angry drunk?
No, I'm actually a really friendly drunk. I'm actually a really friendly drunk. So I'm like, I stopped her there. It's like, I know what type of drunk I am. Where it's like, let's put it this way, less reserved. Pretty much. I'm a bit more, how do I put this? I don't want to say sociable, because that makes me sound like I'm antisocial. I'm a lot more friendly. I'm not like the friendly, like, let's be pals type of drunk, but I'm a lot, like, compared to how I am, let's put it this way, while gaming or on Twitter, I'm like semi-opposites. Let's put it that way. Not like, maybe like how Rhino is, like a happy drunk. Like, I'm not like, you'd have to see me to understand, like, the level I'll go to. All right. But yeah, that's how I used to be. She was already on Twitch, so I don't know if she'll go on back on.
Oh yeah, I was already on Twitch.
Yeah. So I'm not I'm not going to go into every little aspect of how I was when I was drunk. So stop with the questions. You'll see that next week. I got to go to the local wine and spirits, pretty much, and pick out something that I can consume on stream, pretty much. Stop it. Anyway, but yeah, Steph did her outro. You can find me again on this channel, Jade Shadow. I'm back to making videos and to kind of brag.
Wait,
a little
Mara,
bit.
what drunk did you say? Chat. What kind of drunk are you, chat?
Not to brag, but the video I thought that would get only a couple hundred views has not gotten 550. My latest video where I talk about Kotaku bitching about the Quiet character.
Let's go.
I've drank with military folks. You all can pack the booze down. Yeah, I said I don't. When I was in the military, yeah, I could pack it down. I haven't done it to the extent that I was in the military, so I can't say for sure. But Sergeant Herb says drunk. Trey says happy.
I can see Trey being happy drunk.
Yeah,
Trey says sexy drunk.
Sexy drunk. Abomination doesn't drink. Dr. Coffin says mean drunk.
Don't drink with Dr. Coffin.
Yeah, I get Steph drunk and I'm antisocial.
You know what? I think I'm a bit antisocial. I don't mind streaming and stuff, but IRL, yeah.
Scattered Knight says my ex told me I'm a very flirty drunk.
Ooh.
Chris Mack doesn't drink either. Joe
nice.
Dub says I'm the jump from the roof into the pool type of drunk. Soul Assassin says wild.
Nice.
Corey says goofy. Brian says I get very friendly, talkative, and more open to advances by women.
Oh shit, Brian.
Ezra says I get tired.
You know what? I get tired too. I'll be done with the stream. I'll finish my margarita and then I'll pass out.
Yeah. Boss Hog says he doesn't drink. Fucking hello, Boss Hog. Fucking hello.
Fucking hello, Boss Hog. There you go.
But yeah, so if
A
you
lot of
okay,
people
so if you
don't
want to
drink.
see
Good for
drunk
you.
Mara, if you want to see actual drunk Mara, not just hey, spend 5,000 channel points, I'll take a festive shot sort of situation when I'm on Twitch. I'll get alcohol next week. I'll get alcohol that I can have on my desk right here next to me, and I will drink. And I'll do my best to keep up with whatever the topics are. I can't promise anything. I can't promise what will come out of my mouth.
Soul Assassin is a wild drunk. Soul, aren't you in Saytown? Aren't you in Saytown?
Yeah. So, but I'm saying is I will not be held liable for anything that comes out of my mouth as a result. But if you want to see Mara, I'll have
Steph. Go.
What? What was that English?
I said, let's go.
All right. Yeah, I said if you want to see Drunk Mara, it'll be on Steph's channel next week, and she has to remind me because I got a lot on my mind, but with getting this PC set up and everything and stuff else, like life happening. So you all got to remind me. Y'all got to remind me. Say, hey, bitch, you got to get alcohol for Saturday. All right?
Tell her just like that, too.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
like
saying,
that.
hey, like
She said it. So she said it. You can call her that. Be like, hey, bitch.
yeah, like, hey, bitch, you got to get alcohol for Saturday. Got to make sure you get alcohol for Saturday. We want to see drunk Mara. Things like that. All right? Because I know. God, spaceship. Because like I know, like Boss Dog's always telling me to get back in the kitchen, so I know he'll tell me. He'll like
Mm-hmm.
oh, revenge
You
of
just
the
say
no.
it just like that. She's giving you the B card. Be like, hey, bitch.
Oh, like you don't drink at all, unfortunately. No, I'm saying like yeah. So
Not unfortunately. That's a choice if you don't want to
Yeah.
drink at all. Like I said, I don't drink a lot. That's why I get when I do. I don't know.
you're putting in a vote for a Dub City shirt. So you want me to wear my Dub City hoodie? Is that it? Next Saturday? You want me to wear this? It's hot here, but I'll wear it.
What is that?
The Dub City hoodie.
Oh, that looks nice. You put it on your head.
I put the hood on my head so I can get the text up. But I got the hoodie because like where I am in the States, it's like, yeah, it's like really hot right now, but I'm in the Northeast, so from like fall to spring is cool weather. So this will be like good most of the year round, pretty much. But I got the hoodie. Trey votes for the bikini.
Ooh, a halter top.
I have.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'll go off camera.
Maybe I'll wear a halter top next stream. I don't know. Maybe not. I vote for girls in cat suits. Cat suits. Shout out from MA.
I don't have cat suits, but I have this halter top for the weebs and waifus in the chat.
What is that? Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, I have this halter top.
I vote lingerie. Yes, please do stuff. Okay, here's the thing. I'm very conservative in how I dress.
Yeah, she is. She's a lot more conservative than me.
Yeah, I'm very conservative in how I dress. It's always been t-shirts and jeans for a long time. I've never really liked showing a lot of skin. I think that showing your skin is reserved for the man that you are dating, or the man that you are with. You know, your skin is his skin. At least, you know, and if you're together for a long time, then perfect. Your skin is his skin for the duration of the time that you're with him. And I think that it's like disrespectful to not allow him, you know, your skin. So I don't know. I've always kind of been like conservative in the way I've been dressing, but maybe, I don't know. A burqa stream. Shut the fuck up, Soul. Shut the fuck up. But that's how I've thought. That's how I've always thought. Like you're, you know, like that's why I've always dressed conservatively, because I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. I can show a little shoulder every now and then, I guess.
I still have the onesies, but I'm not going to wear that during the month of July. Fuck that.
So,
Like, that is way too hot. That's like more like if it's like winter time. Things like that. And
that's weak sauce. That's not weak sauce. That's not weak sauce. I don't know. That's what I've always thought. Like your body is reserved for the man that you're dating, so don't show it off. You know what I mean? That's what I've always thought in my mind. Is that a wrong way of thinking?
No.
Should I show more skin?
No, it's like your choice, pretty much. Like I like show more skin than you, and it's just like that's my level of comfort, pretty much. That's just my level of comfort, and it's my choice, pretty much. But I'm not like I have a line where I'm like I'm not going to go this far. Like my line is like stops at the bikini. Like that's just like far down as I go, and even then you only really see the top. Like I'm not in a hot tub or anything like that parading around like how I look in like both the top and the bottoms, pretty much. So
I don't know, because believe me, I have the assets to show off, and I just choose not to.
Yeah,
because I've always thought that, like, I don't know, it's admirable,
yeah.
Steph.
Yeah.
Morals and integrity are too rare today.
Yeah. Of course, like Dan like hones in on hot tub, like the 2 words in that.
That's what I've always thought. Like, I don't know. Maybe I've always dressed conservatively.
Oh, hush, mud crab. No, it's not. Hello.
Free the
But anyway.
puppies, Steph.
So basically,
Ugh.
okay, what it all boils down to pretty much is we're both going to get drunk on next Saturday's stream, pretty much, and then we'll sum that up with that gist. We're both going to be drunk on next Saturday's stream, so you'll be able to see drunk Mara. We'll see. Like I said, I used to have a pretty high threshold, so I don't know. You are a slut. You are a slut, Rhino. You are a slut.
Oh my god, that came in and I couldn't help myself.
You are a slut, Rhino. And
And
Lyndon's probably
even the outfits that like show off my shoulders and boobs, they're like long sleeve.
and even like
I don't know
Lyndon.
if I have anything that would be like.
Lyndon is probably a bigger slut, dresses like a bigger slut. He does those workout streams.
That's true. Lyndon is a bigger slut than you.
Yeah. So we got that.
Wait, hold on.
Eventually we'll get to the last video we're going to play. I do want to cosplay as Sailor Mars. I do want to cosplay as her. I have to get the money for the cosplay. It's not that expensive, but yeah, I gotta find it. I have a Wonder Woman costume. It's not the classic one. But I have Wonder Woman. I'm eventually going to get to that. I do have it up. Well, Mazda gives sluts a bad name. He's just an idiot. And I don't know how long he's going to sleep. So, because he did a 36-hour stream. I don't know how he got conned into that. I don't know how he got conned into the 36-hour stream. I've seen it. I know what you're talking. I've seen this video before. Yeah. When I find one, I might have to when I become filthy rich on Twitch or whatever, finding someone to custom make it for me because I can't find it anywhere. But there it is. So I don't know what Steph's doing. I do not know what Steph's. There it is. Okay, there it is. You're muted.
I said this is about as racy as I'll get. Like that's it.
Well, man, I'm wearing a tank top right here, so it's like.
That's it.
There it is, folks.
That's it. That's all you're getting.
Like this. There you go.
You are a disobedient child.
Of course, yeah. You are lethal.
He is a disobedient child.
He is. Thank you for the $2 to tell us everything we already know, pretty much.
That's why I have him like in my game. Like I have Lethal in my game.
But in like
as an Animal Crossing. I have him as a character in my game. And he's a baby. He's a baby with a nanny.
Because he's whittle.
He's whittle.
Yes.
No, I love Lethal. He's cute. He's amazing. He's great.
No, it's not Twitch. I'll be getting back to Twitch. Yeah. So that's not awkward in the least. Let's see. Making it hard for me not to sim for you pulling a Mara. Pretty much. Wow. I'm just going to let that play out.
I want Lethal to play Animal Crossing. I think it'd be kind of cute.
You think it's bad, like me naming my island Bukkake Island? Like, you can imagine what he's going to do.
I would love to see it. I
Yeah.
I want to see it.
All right. So, I don't want to know what that pick is. Lizzo being on SNL. Nope, I do not want to know that.
Mm-mm.
But anyway. Oh yeah. Lord Gravemaster. Holy shit.
Who's that?
That's Lady Gravemaster's husband. He
Oh
made
my
he
god.
made an appearance. Like his voice made an appearance on like one of the Halo streams. And even I was like, does he have a brother?
Bruh. Yeah, like so I've met Lady Gravemaster. I met her in Dallas. And like I've seen Lord Gravemaster. And yeah, she's a very lucky woman. That is all I will say. She is an incredibly lucky woman. And the love that they have for each other, like the way she talks about him, it's amazing. Her and Carrie Smith, like they were both talking about their men, and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, I love that.
Thank you for the $5.
They were just kind of like, my
You
man
will
is
win.
so
Yep.
hot. My man is this. My man is. I'm just like, I love that relationship. Like, because they're both married. I'm just like, that's amazing. Like they were just like hyping up their men. Just like, it's awesome. Lady Gravemaster is awesome, Brian.
Well, according to Steph, he is pretty much.
No, Lady Gravemaster. She is awesome. She's amazing. I love her.
But anyway, okay, so Steph, I'm a very conservative dresser. I don't dress in anything racy. Also, Steph, I saw Lord Gravemaster and yum.
What? I'm just saying.
I know.
That's a compliment to
Yeah.
Lady Gravemaster. 100%.
I mean, I'm just going off of his voice, and I was like, I like listening to his voice, and it's like I can understand why.
Like she told me a bunch of stories about them, and it's really cute.
Yeah, according to Steph, yeah, he's a hot tamale. And yes, this is my most recent video where I break down the stupid Kotaku article about Quiet. There's a character that Alpha Cosplay has.
I'm sure he made your whole chat. I
Yeah,
mean,
he did.
they're listening to your voice. Hey, la, 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 la. Hey, la, 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 and then a man comes in.
There you- They're listening to your voice, and then a man comes in. Mudcrab says, I'm still gay after that stream. Hey, Master of the TDS and Mark L. Jacobs, we're wrapping up. So for those who are just
Hey,
popping
TDS.
into the chat, I said that I'm going to have alcohol next evening, so we'll both be drunk, essentially going through whatever topic Steph has for next week, because it'll be on her channel. Yeah, that was yeah. I'm going to remember that. I love that. Like
All
they're
right.
hearing your voice.
Lethal is like quiet. Lethal
Yeah,
is
he's
quiet.
quiet.
He's probably, I can see my Instagram going off. He's probably cussing me out on Instagram.
Did he do a voice? If he does a voice thing, you have to play it.
No.
But anyway, I just love that.
I love Lethal.
Then a man comes in. They need to make sure it's something. Then a man comes in. Oh my god. But anyway, all right. So, okay. All right. So yes, you can we're Steph did her outro. That's where you can find her. My Nerdy Home. She's also on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, all that fun stuff. You can find me here. I'm gonna reshare. Hold on. You can find me here on YouTube at Jade Shadow. I'm back to making videos and streams, and then once I get my second monitor, which was supposed to come tomorrow, and might not get here until Monday, I will be making my triumphant return, so to speak, to Twitch. Basically, coming through my new PC. I already have games pretty much downloaded to the PC. I have Apex Legends, Halo Master Chief Collection, Aliens Fireteam. I have it on my PlayStation, which is also right here. But I also got it through Xbox Game Pass, just in case there's issues with the console, because I was having a lot of bugs when I was playing it last year. What else did I download? Can't remember. Oh, Warzone. Yeah, Warzone through Battle.net. So I already have games going. Heat Nation, hashtag Gay Lethal for $2. Thank you so much for the $2. No, not emulators, no. I did also download Sea of Thieves, just in case Lethal and Mazza need someone to save them from themselves, essentially. Yes, this is my Twitch. So, and you play as well, you Gronk. But anyway, but I started. So I started. I'm going to be adding more to the choices, so that way, I have more options to add into the rotation. So maybe I can come up with a schedule. So thank you for the $10 super chat. L-Box, it says, just want to say hi. Thank you so much.
Hi, Elba.
Yes. But anyway, those are like what I downloaded so far, because make sure I have the space for it. And there's some games I'm getting back into playing, like Metal Gear Solid 5, that I'm going to have to do through my PlayStation 5, because I don't think I can get it anywhere else or play it anywhere else, or at least I don't want to do so and have to restart everything pretty much. And thank you for the $1 super chat, Brian. Very much appreciate it. But anyway, this is where you can find me on Twitch, Jade_Fire. I will be returning to it hopefully this week. Fingers crossed. I might do, for my first stream, I might do just like a solo Aliens Fireteam and start, essentially start from the bottom, essentially, and work my way up again, leveling up through Xbox Game Pass. It'll be easy for me to just jump in and just play with AI and do it that way, because it's not crossplay yet. So I think that's what I might do before I do any games where it involves playing with anybody else, until I can figure out the setup situation. So that's going to be the start. But anyway, thank you everyone again. We had that long outro. I'm going to be drunk next Saturday. What?
You're already planning on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm already planning on it. I'm going to be drunk next Saturday. I did not play the Predator game. Lethal played it, and I saw it was hot garbage, so I didn't bother. But yeah. But thank you, Joe Dub. Thank you so much. I will be returning with the new setup. I'm going to play this that Megatron sent to us, and we will sign out.
Good night.
See you all next time.
Bye.
No further questions.
I'm going to remove us.
Your Honor, can I say something?
You may.
You know, those people, ones that put down people like...
Teabagged.
I want you to know that I do it all again. This is a circus, all right? It's a charade. It's an act. There's bullshit about how crazy I am. I ain't crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay? I know what I did. I know who I am. And I do not need your help. I'm smack dab in the middle of my right goddamn mind. And any scumbag, any lowlife, any
camping
piece of shit that I
teabag
did it because I liked
Order.
it. Hell, I loved it. I'm sitting here, I'm just itching. I'm itching to do it again. And you think what? You think you're gonna send me to a nut house? Some doctor, they're gonna get me to stop from doing what I want to do? Well, that ain't happening. Not on my watch. You people, you call me
the Teabag King, the Big Dick Teabag King.
You want to hear
I am the Teabag King.
All right. want it, I'll give it to you. And anybody who came here today, hear me whine, hear me beg, hear me kiss my ass. You hear me? I'm guilty. I plead, Judge. I'm guilty. You hear me? I'm guilty.
I'll teabag every one of them. I'll teabag every single one.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.